Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the stream. If this is your first time in the stream, um, please go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share the live. Today I will be focusing solely on the Brick Lady, Rhoda, Brick Lady, Brickgate, whatever you want to call it. I believe I talked about the Brick Lady sometime back in 2023. You can go back down through my videos and you could probably find a video of me talking about the person in question. So she is back in the news and she's been brought up on charges of fraud. To further get some type of understanding about what is going on, I'm going to be using a combination of not only this YouTube video in front of me from this creator, Pink Book Lessons. She's very knowledgeable on things, and she does good breakdowns of things in our culture, things that happen within our culture. And also I will be using a few things from Twitter to further go into detail. So first things first, before I get into the video, we're going to go ahead and try to see if I remember correctly. Okay, so we're going to be going into a few posts that have to do with Rhoda Osmond and just the fact that you know, let me see, she was in the news. Let me see here. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. It says here that Rhoda is banned from GoFundMe. The cameras caught Rhoda assaulting a black man. He was defending himself and fought back with a water bottle. She blamed black men for standing and watching her get assaulted when it was her doing the attack. I broke the news before everyone and still people think I lied. Rhoda is now wanted. She is in hiding. My fraud case accountability was held. I hope this teaches the next woman to be honest and not create bogus GoFundMes blaming men. And if you do, I will find you and I will expose you one fraudster at a time. So this woman right here, I don't know if you can actually see it. She has been on this Rhoda chick's neck ever since the story came out. Her name is Daphne. I believe she's a TikTok creator, influencer, or something like that, I believe. But she has followed this story over and over and over and over, and she's put so much into it. It's almost obsessive at some points in time. So, I'm going to be taking a look at this video right here first of all.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
The one who, she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis. Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down. The GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osman did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge.
Wanted.
Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police.
Hey, yo, she's wanted. Nah, being wanted is crazy. Being wanted for fraud is crazy.
And this is what I'll do for you.
Okay.
When charged, the report is, still confidential information.
Right. Yes.
But charges are public information.
Correct, sir.
So if charges are filed, I will call you and let you know, so you can look them up on the Harris County database.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that a good deal?
That's a good deal.
I have it written down, but give me your phone number again.
Yes, sir. 2295.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So I guess this is a response video to everything that happened from this Daphne lady about Rhoda. So now we come to, I'm going to go to this post first. So this one says, it has been reported that Rhoda Osman, aka Brick Lady, failed to surrender herself and has made her Instagram page private. So there's obviously like a warrant for her arrest or something like that. So let's see what.
To Houston Police Headquarters today, we got.
Hold on, let me see. I don't know if it'll. Okay.
To Houston Police Headquarters today, we got alerted earlier today that Miss Osman, that Brick Lady, was planning to surrender and turn herself in because she's wanted for theft in Harris County. We were contacted by the new Black Panther Nation and Quanell X because.
Oh no! Wait a minute. She done got the dang new Black Panther Party involved in this. Lord, lady, just take your L. Just take your L. She done got the new Black Panther Party involved in this. She done got Quanell X. She done got Quanell X involved in this. Lord Jesus, fix it. What? She tripping.
Was contacted by her for help and to arrange the surrender. So it was our understanding that that was supposed to happen at 3:45 today. You can see right now that time has passed. And as we arrived here at Houston Police Headquarters today, we got another alert that Miss Osman, Brick Lady, is a no-show. She decided to not surrender. I spoke with Candace Matthews, part of the new Black Panther.
Candace Matthews? Oh no, you're trying to get everybody involved in this. Quanell X, Candace Matthews, bro. Those are like the heavy hitters when it comes to like injustice with Black people in not even just, I don't think just Houston, but just in Texas in general. Like I might even go as far as saying like parts of the South, like there's some heavy hitters, and Rhoda done went and called them for what? Like, you lied. Like, surrender, turn yourself in. Like, what? Like, you calling the new Black Panther Party, you calling both of them, getting them involved in your mess for what? You lied. Take your L, turn yourself in. It's that simple. No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That they had an agreed meeting location today. They were supposed to be meeting with Brick Lady and then bringing her here for the surrender at Houston Police Headquarters, but they say she didn't show up. She didn't provide to Houston Police Headquarters today. We got and Candace Matthews tells us that this is really the first time that something like this has happened. People reach out to them often. You know, we are usually aware when they've been contacted, and sometimes, you know, they do arrange for surrenders and then tell the media and provide comments in person.
So we were expecting exactly that to happen here at HPD today. But again, a little bit weird. Something changed. We don't know what changed. And so now
She's trying to fight something that she already
Brick
lost.
Lady remains on the run.
That's what it is.
She appears to have gone private on Instagram. We have not been able to successfully reach her. And Candace Matthews tells us
You need to go ahead and get that up, man. Go ahead and give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Okay, this is what she said about it. This is what this is from the desk of Brick Lady. So I'm gonna read it. It says, "My name is not Brick Lady. The abuse never stops. My name is Rhoda, and I am the victim. I was harmed. I never harmed anyone, but Ola and Douglas harmed me. Social media harmed me. Blogs harmed me. HPD harmed me. I have been abused and re-victimized, and now I'm being held to a level of scrubby that is dangerous to all. If you get hit over the head, remember every detail or felony. Well, only if you're a dark-skinned woman. This is disgusting. You know what this reminds me of? Rhoda reminds me of. She reminds me of what's that girl? What is that girl's name? What is that woman's name? Azalea Banks. This because like you like the bottom, like maybe like like one half of like two paragraphs in this thing sound like something Azalea Banks would say. This part where it's like I have been abused and re-victimized, and now I'm being held to a level of scrubby that is dangerous to all. If you get hit over the head, remember every detail or felony. Well, only if you're dark skinned. See that part? Those two parts specifically sound like something that would literally come off of a Azalea Banks Twitter or an Instagram. Like that lady, this lady need to just go ahead and give it up. Go ahead and give it up because you lost. What did what did what did Shannon Sharp say to Skip? It's my turn. What did Skip say? It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to talk. He said, take all the time you need. He said, you lost. Bro, you lost. Police did their investigation. You lied. Forgery, perjury, however you want to call it, you lied. You lied. You lied. You lied, and it's time to pay the piper. See, the house always wins. No matter what, the house is always win. When we start talking about legally speaking, the house is always going to win. The house is always going to find a way to get. The house is always going to find a way to get what is owed to them. If you did something wrong, or if you if you got a whole bunch of money from people, it played with the hearts and minds of the public. They will come and get you. Actually, it don't matter how long it take. They gonna come and get you. Some people are gonna come and get you. So I'm gonna keep on. People are gonna come and get you. So I'm gonna keep on reading. But I really like. Definitely sounds like something Azalea Banks would say. So continue on reading here. It says, I'm not on the run. Everyone is trying to extort me for money. But I look forward to my day in court to fight these BS claims and retribution from Officer Thornton for reporting her for misconduct. Again, I look forward to my day in court. So on and so forth. That's what she says. Um, as far as it's looking, that's what she says. She still maintains what I can see here, some sort of innocence in all this, even though the everything that's there is there. let me see if I could like find the let me see if I could find the actual before I get into the video, let me see if I can actually find the let me see if I can find um the what is it called? What is it called? Let me see. What is it called? It's it's the news report that basically tells you what she did or whatever. So let me see if I can find. Let me see if I could find that post really fast. Nope, doesn't look like I can find it. Let me see. Hold on. If I can't find it, I'm gonna just move on and just go straight to the video. Um, let me see. Um, let me see here. What is the news report? ABC 13. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Her contacting the Black Panther Party. Some nasty work. That is some absolute nasty work, bro. Not gonna lie, some nasty work. Uh, um. Okay, here it is. This is what we're looking for. Okay. All right. So, okay. So it says a woman who went viral on social media after making claims a man assaulted her with a brick outside a Houston club is now accused of raising tens of thousands of dollars in a GoFundMe scam. Rhoda Osmond, 33 years old, has been charged with a felony theft by deception. According to charging documents, Osmond raised at least 40,000 through a fraudulent GoFundMe page she started in September that claimed she was the victim of a similar attack more than 3 years ago. Houston police officers, September 3rd, Houston police officers responded to an aggravated assault incident. They met Osmond and her female friend during the investigation. Officers reported that Osmond was intoxicated, hostile, and irate. In the original police report made at the scene, Osmond claimed that she was walking on Schumacher Lane where an unknown man threw a brick at her when she would not give him her phone number. Court documents show she also told officers she had ordered an Uber and believed the brick throwing suspect was the Uber driver. Osmond said she got into the car with him where he then tried to kidnap her, according to documents. Osmond stated that the suspect was involved in human trafficking and had a large group of women in the car with him. Okay. A follow-up investigation begins September 15th. Detectives reach out to Osmond, but the number she provided was her friend's number. Also was also at the scene when the incident was reported. The friend said she was not from Houston and went out to several places to drink with Osmond. Documents show she said Osmond reportedly called and yelled, "Ouch, why you hit me?" but stated that she did not hear an argument before she heard Osmond yell. Okay, Osmond's friend further details incident. The friend stated off the record that she told friends to come pick them up. When the men arrived, Osmond and the friend got into the vehicle, which was a dark colored sedan. The woman told investigators that she got into the right front passenger seat and Osmond in the back seat with another man. As they were driving, she reportedly heard Osmond yell, "Ouch, why you hit me?" but stated that she did not hear an argument before she heard Osmond yell. Okay, Osmond's friend further details incident. The friend stated off the record that she did not believe Osmond was hit with a brick, according to charging documents. The friend told detectives town and picked all the car with and would not be able to positively identify the suspects involved according to the documents. Let me see. Let me go down a little bit. Osmond gives statement to the detectives. A detective finally made contact with Osmond. So obviously it was hard to get her on the phone or hard to find her. So it says during the phone interview, Osmond told the detective that her friend came to town and picked all the. It says during the phone interview, Osmond told the detective that her friend came to town and picked all the clubs they went to that night. Reportedly started at the O2 Lounge. I think we all know that club, O2 Lounge. Pretty familiar with that one. Then went to Liquid Lounge. Osmond said as they left the club, she called an Uber. According to the charging documents, when the dark colored sedan pulled up, Osmond thought it was the Uber she had called, got inside. Osmond told the detectives that when the suspect hit her in the face with a brick, she also stated that she did her own investigation and found out it was a man named Olan Douglas who assaulted her. When Osmond was asked where her friend at the time said her friend was far away from her while talking to another guy, Osmond then changed her story to say she was assaulted at the Liquid Lounge Club. After more questioning from the Houston police detective, Osmond became upset, asked who was. She reportedly became upset and said her friend was far away from her while talking to another guy. Osmond then changed her story to say she was assaulted at the Liquid Lounge Club. After more questioning from the Houston police detective, Osmond became upset, asked to speak with the detective's superior, and then hung up. The detective said he still provided her the name of his sergeant. Okay, this is where it starts to get a little bit strange when it says she changed up her story and says after more questioning she began to get more upset because she couldn't make up more lies. Apparently, that's probably why she was getting upset. He was probably asking too many questions. So coming down, it says on September 20th when it says she changed up her story and says canvassed the area where the assault was reported and spotted surveillance cameras in the 5600 block of Schumacher. The company that owns the cameras provided detectives with the footage from them. Charging documents show in the footage that the man that Osmond to get more upset because she couldn't make up more lies. Apparently, that's probably why she was getting those questions. So, Olan Douglas was also identified. Okay, detectives said Douglas Osman's Osman and her friend were seen talking TikTok Garden Lounge located at 5600 block of Schumacher Lane. They all, excuse me, they all reportedly went inside the club together. About 20 minutes later, the video shows the trio walk outside the club, then walk towards a white Maserati that was parked directly on the side of the business. Douglas was reportedly seen leaning the door while Osmond walks towards him. According to the documents, the surveillance footage shows Osmond started dancing on Douglas while her friend was in front of the vehicle talking to another man. The video then reportedly shows the Maserati. The unidentified man got in the driver's seat, the friend got in the right front passenger seat, and Osmond and Douglas entered the back. According to the documents, a few minutes later, Douglas was reportedly seen getting out the back right side, and then Osmond and her friend also got out. Look at this. It says, according to court records, Osmond has several prior charges in the Virgin Islands, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Hennepin County, Minnesota, Williamson County, Texas, Travis County, Texas. That's interesting. Very interesting. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be getting into the Pink Book Lessons video. So just to see if she can provide more context on this. If I missed anything, she can now uh, fill in whatever gaps that I have missed out on. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Go to her YouTube page. She has a lot of good content. She's from I believe she's from Houston, or she lives in Houston, one of the two. But yeah, she has a lot of good content, a lot of good videos. Go check her out. Let's get this video started. Once again, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me the biggest favor and subscribe to this channel. Might be lagging a little bit, but hey, man, this train don't stop. Let's keep on going. Let's play the video.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? Done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick. Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these. This man grabbed a rock and hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Oh, y'all.
This woman went viral in September 2023. After those videos were posted on the Shade Room, they got over 1 million likes for helping her spread her lie. And black women everywhere came out fighting for this woman, defending her. They used these videos of her spewing lies on black men as another opportunity to openly display their misandry, just like they always do every day on social media. I made one video about this hoax and explained that she's lying, just like Carly Russell Smollett did. I told you I did not believe this woman. It wasn't adding up. As it was revealed, this wasn't her first time doing this. I told you that this woman was scamming black females and black male simps out of thousands of dollars because they started sending her buku cash, one Cash App, Venmo, and donating to her GoFundMe. Then you also had a lot of female misandrists and black male simps who came out defending her and condemning black American men with absolutely no proof. They just went along with her story in the name of believe all women.
No black man should think it's okay to pick up a brick and hit a black woman. No black man, I don't care. And in addition to that, no black man should be witnessing another black. And let me tell you one other thing that I didn't like about this is, because I've been following this, is I read the comments and I promise you, I cannot understand why other black women justified the violence that this black woman went through because of looking at her old posts.
Because you Muppet baby, she was lying. They didn't just come for black men. They also came for black women who did not believe her. Well, I'm sorry, Al. Some of us are logical and we have common sense. We're not just going to believe a black woman every time she says something because she's a black woman. And it's crazy that you're getting on us Americans over some lying Somali woman.
Y'all playing with me like I'm not from Africa. Y'all playing with me like I'm not from Somalia. Y'all playing with me like we don't do voodoo there. Y'all playing with me like my mom's not a witch and my dad's not a wizard.
It's disgusting that black men felt it was okay to watch it, and it's disgusting for black women to step into their comments and say that she deserved it. I am disappointed across the board on this whole thing.
These men out here they just try to be nice to them just so you can make it to your car, to your house. I know it sounds misogynistic as hell, and I'm not taking the responsibility off of it.
I'm not, and here's the thing. I'm not saying that there can't be, these situations do exist in real life. There's no way I could ever make light of something like that. These type of situations do happen, but when when a real situation happens and is put out on Front Street and is made public and is made viral on blog sites, it's gonna be hard for somebody to take it serious because of something like this happening or the Carly Russell situation. When a real scenario happens of the real kind of the real kind versus something like this happening, it's gonna be hard for somebody to take it serious or give it any attention because they're gonna be trying to figure out whether it's a hoax or is somebody trying to play with us or trying to get a come up off of our emotions? salute to anybody who has been in a domestic dispute or, is in a domestic relationship and was able to get away from the relationship or dispute or whatever with their life still intact. That nobody is against anybody who is living in a real life situation like that, but situations like this where somebody's trying to come up, this is a different story. When I start to analyze it a little bit more, it looks a little bit like, and this is just the truth about it all, sort of way, I'm gonna just be honest, that her and whoever it is that she got into a scuffle with or a quarrel with, I think they were both. This is how I'm viewing it a little bit. I'm like, because in the report, there's no mention of the guy. There's no mention of this guy that hit her with the water bottle. So you start to scratch your head like, so if a dude hits you with a water bottle, how come they didn't interview him? And then her changing the story starts to make it sound like, okay, yeah, she did tell a fib.
But until they become, y'all got to be safe. And so I just encourage you to try your hardest to be nice when they approach you and give you your unwanted advances.
Here's the thing when it comes to Black women. Unfortunately, it seems like you have to be the perfect victim to be cared about, protected, for them to be sympathy, right?
And no, you just have to be telling the truth. And your words alone will not cut it.
Hello.
And that is it, y'all. I don't give a how annoying she is. I don't give a she's a lesbian or whatever the other stupid reason y'all have. And fathers, even if you're not with these people, the moms anymore, you have got to start sitting your sons down and drill it through their head. Even if you was abusing that mama, that's not what it's not it, y'all.
Look at Claudia up there wagging her finger, telling black men what they need to do.
There we go.
The Somali woman lied on the black man and all themselves because according to a Houston prosecutor, this woman, she's got a problem with both. Yes, the investigation is over and it was determined that she is a fat liar.
And when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on the doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let him?
After what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Rhoda Osmond.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in Teeps in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osmond addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osmond has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osmond did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police. We're live near the Galleria. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
What are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these watching, and nobody does nothing.
Listen,
You going to jail?
she is selling a dream, man. Goodness Lord, selling a dream. She is selling that, ain't it? She's selling it. She's selling it. Like for real, for real, for real, for real. She's selling it. That's crazy. Man. Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
You're going to jail. Now that the scammer was exposed for not only lying in 2023, but lying on several occasions, making up all kinds of stories, had all of these Protect Black Women misandrists and feminists believing that she was somehow a real forever victim, that all these unfortunate attacks just kept happening to her. This one hoax, however, that's the one that will finally place this woman in jail, hopefully. What's really annoying is how black media use this story to further spew their own black misandry. From people saying men ain't SH, you know the rest, wagging their fingers at men, others calling men cowards for not being willing to defend random women in random situations, not knowing anything at all. You could literally be defending a lie like this one and risking your own life to do that. I mean, all of these panels being used to spew more black misandry.
But my real issue here, of course, I don't condone any violence and I don't like it, but the men that stood around and watched. People are no longer getting any type of help in situations that they need help in. People are not being decent. People are making everything a joke.
For all we know, she could have just got out of whatever car she was sitting in, went over to a group of black them that they hit her. That's probably what it was. She went over there, started screaming and saying that all those black men hit her. And as gullible as people in public are, they believed her. As gullible as the public is, they believed her. They believed her.
Everything a moment to go viral, and this is this lady's health. You know, this could have went even worse, and she could still be in the hospital with severe damages. And so to see that nobody helped her, I mean, that's heartbreaking completely.
Yeah. And then you have people who, if they see someone who's in trouble, they think videotaping it is their response to helping them out, and that's not the case.
Yeah, they're all of a sudden citizen journalists instead of helping. I want to just express so much compassion for this young lady, and I also want to express a lot of concern for where we are. And I also want to express a lot of concern for where we are. If people can stand around and watch, that, we do have to get involved. She asked a question in that. She said, "What did I ever do to deserve this?" Nothing. You didn't do anything to deserve that. So we want to put that out there.
This lady really had a lot of people out here looking like fools. The moral of the story is you cannot believe all women because some women are liars. You get into a situation based on a lie, you lose your life based on a lie, or destroy your life based on a lie, that's going to be on you. Because when you're done defending them, they will keep living and keep lying like they never told a lie before. Guys should definitely stay away from emotional women who may be acting like a chameleon, but when you put a situation like this in front of them, the mask will melt immediately, she won't be able to control herself, and she will show you the true feminist that she is. It's crazy how you still have women trying to defend this lady. So took some heat because you wouldn't go along with the lie. As far as this Somali woman, she should be convicted and given the max. This is a very dangerous woman, and she's still in the shade room lying, trying to get people to get on her side on social media. This woman is a danger to American society. Like, lady, shut it up and go turn yourself in. And she should be locked up. And when she's done doing her time, deport her and let her people deal with her in her own country. Because I'm telling you, she won't be able to get away with this type of behavior over there. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below. Shout out to my sisters supporting the channel, Alexandria and Glamming Diva Jules, as well as our brothers Creed, Sherman, Nuke, and Judas Lion. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to Creed, Sherman, Nuke, and Judas Lion. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance.
The verdict is that she lied, and she needs to just go ahead and turn herself in. That's it. Turn yourself in. There's no point just continuing with the lie. The lie, it's over. They found you to be untrue in your claims in this whole entire matter. So yeah, just go ahead and take your L and turn yourself in. Because I mean, that's it. I mean, there's no point in hiring a lawyer. They figured out what it was that you was trying to do. Moving on, man. Moving on to the next thing here. Let me see here what we got. What we got. Let me see. Let me see here. What do we got? Let me see. Um. We have a lot of things. Okay, so I did this already. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What do I want to get to next? Um. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go into this one here. We'll go into this one. So, we talked about this on another stream for a underage relationship. So now he won't be facing charges. Amid was under investigation for a underage relationship. So now he won't be facing charges. Um, amid the after the investigation that has gone on. Let me see here. Let me just go ahead and check to see. Let me see here real quick. Situation. He's still able to play basketball. I think that's the most interesting part about all of this is that he's still able to just go ahead and play basketball like nothing is going on, you know? Meanwhile, if this was any other type of situation with any other type of person, and you know what I mean when I say any other type of person, any other type of person, that person would be off the team. They would be off the team. ESPN, FS1, and whatever other sports publication would be burying said player in question that was being investigated for a underage relationship. But since it's this gentleman right here, he somehow has a unique situation somehow or whatever. Oh, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Let's see here. Let's read this whole thing. So what it says is Josh Giddey will not face police charges following allegations of having had an inappropriate relationship with a minor. They announced in a statement on Wednesday after a thorough and exhaustive examination. We have completed our investigation into the information that was circulating on social media, involving Josh Giddey, excuse me. The statement read, our detectives have reviewed all the available information and were unable to corroborate any criminal activity related to Mr. Giddey. The Newport Beach, California Police Department first opened its investigation in late November. The NBA has deferred to the criminal investigation since, and Giddey has declined to speak on the matter. I get that but I have no comment regarding that situation, Giddey said, because I'm sure his publicist, I'm sure his agent, I'm sure his lawyer all advised him not to say nothing on it at all. Of course. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver told ESPN in December that the league was holding off on any punishment for Giddey until it knew the Adam Silver told ESPN in December that the league was holding off on any punishment for Giddey until it knew the results of an investigation as it waited for Newport Beach Police Department to complete theirs. Where there is a criminal investigation, we take a back seat, he said. So you have an allegation, you have an ongoing criminal investigation that impacts how the players and the players association can work, needs to protect his rights. I'm not going to say never ever, but this is the path we have consistently followed. That's where things currently stand. Giddy is having a down season, averaging lows across the board: 11.8 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, and 4.6 assists on 45% shooting. He has up his 3 point. I don't know why I'm reading that. But, anyways, hey, you already know how it goes, man. Sounds like money was involved. Lots of money was involved to make this ordeal go away and, take the spotlight off of uh off of Mr. Giddy himself. It just, yeah, that's what it's come down to. And yeah, that's he was involved. And hey, hush money was put in play to make this go away. That's pretty much what it is. So, gonna move on with what we're gonna go to next. All right, so Soldier Boy clowns Blueface for being locked, sitting in jail, broke as F. Let's see what Soldier Boy has to say. Soldier Boy is always clowning. Let me see.
Jail broke as
Hold up. Come back.
know what I'm saying? You want to talk baby mamas? You go get it to your baby mama right here, put dick in her mouth while you in jail. You know she gonna need some dick in her mouth for Valentine's Day. Now you can't even give it to her because you out here trolling.
Valentine's Day.
And you know when they said you called this. I told them when we was on the live. I said, hey bro. You talking about I'm from Wooty Wooty Woo. Where you from? Nowhere. Nigga Rico knocking that nigga's doors every night. He can't wait to pick. Hey, nigga Rico, he can't wait to come pick your ass up. I ain't from nowhere. I'm a square from Delaware, man. Hey, man, all I want is millions. I don't do no criminal activity. All I do is use millions. I don't do no criminal activity. All I do is use. Dum, dum, dum. He said, I'm from Wooty 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 Woo. I was like, oh yeah, he about to go to jail. It's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah, he about to go to jail.
I'm finna send the booty bandits. Who needs some noodles?
He said, he from whoop de whoop de whoop. Oh yeah, that thing about to go to jail. Oh my god, Soldier Boy is so stupid. Soldier Boy is so dumb. Oh my god. Unserious human being, man. Unserious human being. Moving on, man. Cat Williams previews Ludacris diss track, I'm Fast and Furious, You By Curious. So, anyways, if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, Ludacris, Cat Williams referenced Ludacris in his interview and said that basically Ludacris sold his soul to be a movie star. So, and that prompted Ludacris to respond back with a sort of diss track in a sort of way. And now Cat Williams has come back with a diss track, I think. I don't know. Let's see what it is.
Curious in real life. You by curious, got a fast car, but you hit the median, another body by comedian. Oh, but I got paid. Roaches is a must, but I got fast and furious in real life. You by curious, got a fast car, but you hit the median, another body by comedian. Oh, but I got paid. Roaches is a must, but I got fast and furious in real.
I mean, I don't.
Body by comedian. Oh, but I got paid. Roaches is a must, but I got fast and furious in real.
I mean, I don't really look too into Cat Williams like music aspirations. I guess it's cool to, I've been knowing that he knew how to rap and everything like that, but I don't know if this is one of them ones you want to like. I don't know if you want about the comedy. Um, I guess it's cool to, I've been knowing that he knew how to rap and everything like that, but I don't know if this is one of them ones you want to like. I don't know if you want to go down this road with a like actual rapper though. Actual rapper. He can really take it there. You could take it there. Cat can take it there with jokes. Ludacris can take it there with rapping. He got bars. Yeah. I mean, $50,000 permanent titanium dentures. My lord. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. Ludacris is not somebody you want to get into a rap sparring with. Rap battle, rap sparring, battle on wax, whatever. I don't think he's somebody you want to get into it with. But anyways, we gonna move on. Move on. Let's move on. Let's see what we got here. So Kanye West removed all his teeth, going as far as doing this $50,000 permanent titanium dentures. My lord. Permanent titanium dentures. This man said, forget about getting a grill. This man said, forget about getting a regular grill. He went and got titanium dentures. Removing all your teeth is crazy, bro. What do people who got money, what do people who like really, really, really rich, like what do they be thinking half the time? Like what? Ugh. At this, I mean, it's just something to write. It's just something to write up at this point. Going as far as doing this, man, like going as far as doing this. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just another mock write up. It's just another one of those things where it's like, no matter what Kanye seems to be in the news about something. So this is just another one of his ideas. Um, I don't think he got rid of all his teeth. I think he still has all. I think this is just a grill. I don't think it's dentures. I think this is just a grill. They say it's dentures, but I feel like this is just a grill. And if it is a grill, I don't think he got the right grill. I don't think he got the right grill. He went and got titanium dentures. There ain't no type of diamonds in that thing, man. Ain't no type of diamonds in that mug, bro. No type of diamonds in that mug whatsoever. Just silver, titanium. $850,000 is well worth a lot of money, man. But I feel like he still got his teeth. Kanye West has teeth removed and replaced with titanium dentures more expensive than diamonds, as rapper compares himself to James Bond villain Jaws. Is everything like a reference to him? The guy from Happy Gilmore? Really? Like, okay. All right. Man, so we're gonna move on from that and we're gonna go straight to the man's DJ Academics, bro. DJ Academics is still on a tirade with Diddy. He's still on a tirade with Diddy. And basically, yeah, he is so when the Diddy allegations first came out, man, DJ Academics was like literally on top of his ish as far as like reporting on Diddy. Like this man had a live stream like every other night talking about just strictly Diddy and all the allegations and all the people who have through the years made claims and allegations against Diddy of alleged abuse, so on and so forth. Um, so from what I can see here, he's basically going back and forth with Young Miami. And I'm gonna read it as such. As to what he says here, he says this. Hold on, wait. Where does it actually start? Okay. So we're gonna start with the one at the bottom. It says, "This fake, you effing moron. Do you use Google or you can't type just like you don't write your lyrics? Million, your nigga paying 50 million to Cassie because he allegedly had 50 niggas running trains while he jerked off in the corner." Jesus, DJ Academics. You getting pissed on. How many niggas effing you in the freak off, Carisha? Goodness Lord. Young Miami responds, she said, "Talking to me about Diddy, B. Talk to him, big back, B. You addressing me, so I'm addressing you, pervert ass, B. You a effing creep. You ain't better than the next B, weirdo. Let's talk about you. You sick B. Okay. Get in the field or STFU P, nigga. Okay." And it says, he responds there and he says, "Hello, Carisha. We have been waiting for you. Whatever you can say about me, I done explained already. When you're a nigga that piss in your face finna respond though, you been Diddy side B till now. You ain't claiming no more. Where you sign at? Goodness. Goodness, 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 goodness. Uh. I don't even know what to say here because DJ Academics has already been in the news for that whole entire thing with his girlfriend or whatever, his main thing, and yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that honestly, just because that's how it's been. I don't really know how to respond to that as such because yeah, that's just what it is. Um, and then now DJ Academics is back in the news because of his homie, Lil Boom, who has some very, 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 very terrible allegations against him. The type of allegations you wouldn't want. You wouldn't want to support your friend for, but he's standing 10 toes down with his friend. That will be another stream that I will have to approach that as such. Let me see here. Let me just move on. Let me see here. Let me just move on from that. Let me see. What else do we have here? Okay, so this one. This one is, what does it say? Rockstar developers ex-girlfriend leaks 2 hours of GTA 6 gameplay. I'm all right, so I'll just read it. Let's just read it. Okay, so it says Instagram model and ex-girlfriend of Rockstar developer who worked on GTA 6 leaked over 2 hours of gameplay on her Instagram account, Brenna's _ bad and batty.binna. The content has since been deleted from her Instagrams and YouTube, but not without major backlash from fans. Even with strict cease and desist orders from Rockstar Games, she is refusing to delete the content from her private sites. What are your thoughts? So I'm gonna go past the. I'm pretty sure this second slide is gonna be the gameplay. So I'm just gonna go past it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get this going. Let me see.
Because I am just incredibly frustrated with all these platforms. They don't want me to talk about it. They don't want me to post about it. They're upset because I leaked that GTA footage. And my boyfriend was upset about it, so that's caused tons of problems on that whole end of things. And I don't know. I just don't know what to do about it. So I'm going to keep the leaked footage and stuff from GTA on my OnlyFans account because obviously they're not going to take it down. So I could just keep it there instead of the other platforms. But I don't know why it's such a big deal that I have the footage and that I've released
Why is it such a big deal?
So I'm making this video because
I don't think she understands the amount of money that is being like wasted with her having that footage and posting it on her public accounts. It's basically, something as big as it's crazy that like, a developer doesn't have the wherewithal to like keep something like his work, doesn't have the wherewithal to like keep something like his work away from the woman he lays with. That's the woman he lays with. I have to like maybe who knows? That's probably the reason why he broke up with her. Or you know what I'm saying? Her compromising his work and they probably getting him in trouble. He probably got fired, suspended, whatever, because somebody associated with him, which would be his ex girlfriend, has footage. And then I'm pretty sure they're asking him like, why does she have footage? Like, bro, that's confidential, and that's something that could like that costs us millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like leaking GTA 6 footage, like it's one thing for a hacker to have GTA 6 footage. It's another thing for I don't even know how you like how do you even explain that to the place where you work, because it's like you're compromising the situation. You signed a contract to where like, hey, I'm not gonna do this and I'm not gonna do that, and you break that. You break and you're in breach of contract when somebody has their hands on something that they're not supposed to have. So I mean, I don't think, and even more than that, I don't think she even understands the validity of how much money a company as big as Rockstar is losing by her putting that up anywhere on the internet. You know, this is the most anticipated game from one of the biggest companies in all of gaming, and you have footage of that game just sitting on the internet like that. Like, do you not know how much? Like, Do you not know how much Rockstar can do? Like, Rockstar can do a lot. They can do more than just suing, bro. They could like. She thinking, and to me, I think they are on oh, on to find a way to they're probably already on on to find a way to contact OnlyFans to get her to take that footage down. Like she thinking that, oh, it's just ain't nobody gonna do nothing. It's the most anticipated game on this earth that doesn't come out for another year, and she has that footage on an IP in OnlyFans, and she just think that that's nothing. Like 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 Rockstar doesn't have enough money to go to OnlyFans and tell OnlyFans, hey, we need you to like either take a clip that she has on her OnlyFans down, footage down. Like she thinking her account. Like they act you like she's acting like that they can't do that. They don't got enough money to do that. Like they can do that. Like come on. They capable of a lot. Rockstar is capable of too much. They got too much money to be able to do a lot of things. That's all I'm saying. But I digress on that. Let's keep on going. See what we got. I'll get on this another time. Let's see here. This is a video I saw. I thought it was something that was that was very interesting. Gonna get into it real quick, real simple. Let's see. What else do I have? Shocking truth about fake pastor T.B. Joshua.
He would remove his underwear to his knee level. Then we bring it down. We don't allow him to bend down.
Shocking truth about fake pastor T.B. Joshua. Let me see here. See what this is talking about.
Days I started hearing disciples calling him Daddy Lee.
We all called him Daddy. Everybody called him Daddy.
He tried to look after us, and we would all call him Daddy. I thought it was a bit odd, but
when Tim Joshua needs to go to toilet, two of us has to be there in the toilet. He would remove his underwear to his knee level. Then we bring it down. We don't allow him to bend down.
TB Joshua told me personally, every 2,000 years, God sends a savior. Christ's tenure is over. That he is the next person in line now.
The whole
people are making up stuff about him when he's gone. My mother told me that when he was alive, anytime somebody would like make up some false, some allegations about him, he would like play video. He would pull up receipts. Basically, he would pull up receipts about these people who are making allegations, fake claims, and everything like that. He would have his receipts ready and he would play it in the church. But it's just crazy to me that anybody is taking it upon themselves to take advantage of the fact that somebody who was a pastor, called to do God's work, is not here anymore. He's not here to defend himself, and people are just making up all of this stuff about him. I'm not really familiar with who TB Joshua is, but yeah, it's very bad faith. It's very it's very tasteless, in my opinion. But I'm gonna move on from it. Let me see here. Okay, and last but not least, let me see, what is this? What is this over here? What do we got here? So says, oh gosh, Mia Khalifa. Mia Khalifa says the Zionists are losing the plot. She followed me through the lobby calling me slurs and didn't stop. The entire time she was waiting for her Uber pool at the antique jewelry fair. She's a vendor, something she made abundantly clear, so I guess this is what her business stands for.
You see that?
Um,
You waiting for the bus? Because I'm waiting for my valet.
exactly. I want to know the context of this too. That's what somebody said in the comments. There is missing context. She started the argument when she saw pro Israel stuff. Mia is actively standing with and protesting for terrorist people calling for the same thing Adolf Hitler did. It's such a joke. You mean standing against the attacks of the IDF is launching against the people of Palestine? Oh, okay. This is the Israel Palestine conversation. And I don't think that I can really comment on this, so I'm going to exit out of this because, I mean, I do know about Israel and Palestine, but I will not give a stance on it publicly. So now we're going to finally get into this video.
Your new employer will like what you had to say, Jacob. But you know what, Jacob? I don't think your university would like what you said either. So I say we all tag JP Morgan and Capital University and see what they have to say about your comment. Sort of finishes off. I know I call out a lot of white people for their racism and their bullshit, but
Okay, so I gotta go back and reload it because the context of the video is not really. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go.
everybody say hi to Jacob. Now,
Hi,
Jacob is a
Jacob.
white man who likes to hang out with a lot of black people. A lot, and a lot
Oh wow.
of black people. Now,
A lot of black people.
what would be your problem with this white man hanging out with a lot of black people? It's not as if white people could be racist if they have black friends.
That's a lie.
Right? Let's quote Jacob, shall we? I'm glad your ancestors were innocent, you black. But I did you a favor, Jacob, because I went through your entire profile. You know, before you deleted it, and introduced myself to every single one of your black friends. Every single one. And I just let them know what you had to say about them, Jacob. I don't think they were very pleased for what I had to tell them. And you know what really pissed me off the most about you, Jacob? Being in your comments, showing love to these black men who showed you love in the first place, and you just smile in their face without showing them who you really are. But here's the beautiful thing about the internet. I just gotta take a little bit of information, find out who the owner is, aka your daddy, find out more information, which I can't even put out, but say hello to your mama and everybody else, which leads me to your
The whole
LinkedIn.
family.
I see that you work at JP Morgan Chase. And see, the thing about JP Morgan is they're about in the first place.
Yeah.
Is not tolerated by or against employees, customers, or vendors. See this word right here, Jacob? Employees. And did you know, Jacob, in 2020 they invested $30 billion to fix systemic racism. JP Morgan pledged to invest significant resources in closing the racial wealth gap. So I don't think your new employer will like what you had to say, Jacob. But you know what, Jacob? I don't think your university would like what you said either. So I say we all tag JP Morgan and Capital University and see what they have to say about your comment. Sort of finishes off. I know I call out a lot of white people for their racism and the loving, caring, non-racist.
Wow. That's very interesting.
White people out there, but you are the prime example of white people claiming that they're not racist just because they have black friends or black family members or just because they have 1 or 2% black blood in them, which we all fucking do. You are the prime example of why white people are so hard to be trusted, because you will smile in their face and talk. You are the prime example. So for all the white people watching this video, just because you have black friends or black family members or black co-workers or black whatever in your fucking life does not mean you can't be racist. It just means your actions speak louder than your fucking words. But in his case, his words spoke louder than his fucking actions. My name's Eric Stone. Doses.
Damn. Ain't gonna lie, Eric. You did that though. Eric, you did that, man. Cooking this man and exposing him, and man went as far as finding out where the man lived, who his daddy is, who his mama is, his grandma. Goodness. Found all his black friends and went to tell his black friends that he was saying hateful words. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to say here, but to say that Eric messed up, bro. Eric messed up. There's nothing else to say. He messed up. He messed up. He messed up. He got too comfortable with the brothers. The brothers inviting him to the cookout. He got too comfortable, and got exposed for being too comfortable. Got exposed for being too comfortable. I mean, yeah, ain't nothing left to say. We gonna move on from this. I'm gonna switch over real quick. Give me a second. Let me switch over real quick. All right, hold on. Whoop. Switch over. So now I will be taking the time to react to the Kountry Wayne interview with hold on. Kountry Wayne interview with the Kountry Wayne interview with Shannon
Millen, Georgia.
Has anybody, when you meet anybody, do anybody know where Millen, Georgia is besides me?
Oh, you know where Millen, Georgia?
I'm from Glenville, Georgia.
Okay. Oh, hold on. You from Glenville?
I'm from Glenville.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Jenkins County. I think that's
Jenkins County, yep.
I don't know if we played y'all. I think y'all were Class A. Y'all very, very small school.
Yeah, 1A.
Yes.
Small.
If I'm not mistaken, like Statesboro and Augusta.
Yep, Statesboro and Augusta.
Yeah, y'all over there in like Scriven County, like that's a
Yep.
Yes, how you do?
Well, you're a country boy.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We go. So how you been, man?
I've been good, brother.
Good?
I've been good,
Really
man.
good. You better than good.
Oh, yeah. Everything, things good, man. Hey, we're above the water.
We're above the water. Well, I know you don't drink. You say you didn't want none of that truth serum, so you got some water. So
Yeah, I don't want whatever you had. Boy, you got
all the best, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're right here, right there. Had you right.
Yeah, I know. That's something different. That's number one in the country, right? Whatever that is right there, boy. That's it.
That's that real stuff. This is my own. Shay by Laportier. So make sure you go and get your bottle. When I was doing my research, man, I want to know if this is true. 10 kids.
Oh, yeah.
5 baby mamas.
Yeah.
The kids age and range from 7 to 22.
No.
You got some younger than 7?
No, 2 to 18.
2 to 18.
2 to 18.
So hold on. First kid and baby mamas.
Yeah.
The kids age and range from 7 to 22.
No.
You got some younger than 7?
I barely graduated high school at 8. But, I had kind of gave time and stuff like that. I was like, all right, this is my punishment.
So, were this in Millen?
Yeah, Millen in Statesboro, Georgia.
So, they had to like know each other. A couple of them had to know each other.
Yeah, all of them know each other.
God, come on, Wayne. How you pull that off?
Man, we're in a small town. We ain't too many.
Well, I mean, you could have went to Augusta.
He's right. Hey, he's right. There is not a lot to do in a small town besides, you know what I'm saying? Doing that. Ain't nothing, it's almost nothing to do in a small town besides that, and whatever the most popular job is in the small town. Probably could be anything from working in the oil industry, or working in the industry, or working in the plants, or in a you with your high school sweetheart, or you're with the woman you was with at the time, and y'all shacking.
I made sure I did my work, played sports, but I was kind of free.
Had your mom been alive, or if your dad been in a situation, do you think that would have occurred? Or if you had someone to sit down and say, come, okay, well, you got one. That first one is a slip up, is a mistake.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, son, you're still in high school now. You still got your whole life ahead of you. Let's try not to make this mistake again.
Nah, if my mom was here, that wouldn't happen. All that wouldn't happen, because she would, first of all, some of the situations I went with them baby mamas, my mom would have cussed them out anyway. So, you know, my mom would have kind of had a little different restriction on it. I wouldn't have been so loose for real.
You had kids like 4 days apart.
Yeah. Hold up. Yup. Like 2 weeks apart.
2 weeks apart.
Mm-hmm.
So
they got a birthday
together
coming up. Yeah, they cheerlead together. They close.
And I've seen a couple of interviews before. Like y'all cool. That hey, I know you. I know you. You know me. Hey, we all in this thing together. Taking all that out of it.
Taking all that out.
You got this. She got this. She got this. She got this. Everybody equal. Let's be happy.
Let's get it. Yep.
So when you had the kids 2 weeks apart, so how you go back up there and the nurses see you? They just saw you 2 weeks ago in here with a baby. More. Well, I got to go back because I can't let her get more than me. Yeah. I can't let her have more than me. You gave her a car. I need a car. If you helping her with her rent and mortgage, you need to help me too.
Yep.
So you taking all that out of it.
Taking all that out.
You got this. She got this. She got this. She got this. Everybody equal. Let's be happy.
Let's get it. Yep.
So when you had the kids 2 weeks apart, so how you go back up there and the nurses see you? They just saw you 2 weeks ago in here with a baby.
Yeah, they judge me with their eyes. Cause, you know, I got to look through the glass again. They just see faces. They're like, you was here? I like, yeah, don't judge me. You left something? Yeah, another baby. So, you know, it was a small town. Everybody knew, so. Yeah.
Right. So the majority of the women are from Millen and Statesboro.
Yeah, Millen and Statesboro. My last mother with kids, she's from Kansas City. Yep, Millen and Statesboro.
You done with kids?
Oh yeah, I'm done now. Yeah,
of course. Because I thought, you know, you have a dance off, you have a sing off. People thinking you and Nick Cannon was having a kid off.
I know. Hey, see, Nick Cannon story, he had a lot of kids.
Right.
I got to wait some years.
Right.
With the regular life.
Right.
But yeah, I had a lot of. I had 7 kids by the time I was 22. So.
7 by 22?
Yeah. So 3 of them came. No, I'm 36 now. So between 22 and 36, last 14 years, I had 3.
I mean. So did you lay down at night like, man, I'm 17 years old, I got a kid. Damn, I'm 18, I got another one. Yeah. I'm 19, got another one. Like, damn.
Yeah. I went to the Army the first one. I went to basic training, but I ain't go back to AIT. But I went to basic training.
What do you thought basic training was gonna do?
No, I had to go.
You had to go find
a job immediately. So going to 12th grade, I went to basic training. On the way to 12th grade, that summer they let you go to. Hey, see, the Cannon story, he had a lot of kids after the money.
Right.
I had some in the street, so the regular life.
Right.
But yeah, I had 7 kids by the time I was 22. So
7 by 22?
Yeah. So 3 of them came. No, I'm 36 now, so between 22 and 36, last 14 years, I had 3 kids.
Right. Well, you should. I mean. So, did you lay down at night like, man, I'm 17 years old, I got a kid. Damn, I'm 18, I got another one.
Yeah.
I'm 19, got another one. Like, damn.
Yeah. I went to the Army the first one. I went to basic training, but I ain't go back to AIT. But I went to basic training. No, I had to go.
You had to go
find a job immediately. So going to 12th grade, I went to basic training. On the way to 12th grade, that summer they let you go to. It's like, man, when I had my first son, I was the mother of my kids, their mother, my first kid's mother. Me and her graduated together. And my last name Coley, her last name Cooper. So we sit beside each other. And I looked at her. I said, "Have your period came on?" She was like, "Nope." I like, "Dog, at least I'm about to graduate." So she was pregnant with my other son.
Right.
While we was graduating. So that was 2.
Right.
And then it just kept on rolling after that. It just kept on rolling.
You know what? To understand, like, you know what? Even though your dream was to be a rapper, you understood that you had a responsibility at that point in time. So I've got to put what I really want to do on hold to make sure that the responsibility that I created is taken care of.
Yeah, I gave up. I tell people I gave my dream away for my kids, and God gave it right back to me. I feel like God was like, since you showed that you was willing, I give it back to you. Because I gave up. I'm like, ain't no way. I wasn't, man. I had a job. I worked at
working at the Southern Company ain't gonna cut you.
Nah.
Not with that many kids.
Nah, it was, boy, that child support check, when they finally took child support out, me and my partner Devin was walking, and I stopped. Because this one you can see checks.
Oh, they garnished you?
Yeah, they garnished. I say, he was like, what's wrong? I said, man, I don't think I can afford to take another step. It's over. Man, I do not work at no power plant. I work at the Dollar Tree. Man, you see that money coming out, ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
So you says, okay, now, let me ask you a question. There are not a whole lot of celebrities. I think Future, I don't know if you're cool with Future. I mean, obviously Nick Cannon, that's kind of like you're saying, because he's a comedian and things of that nature. Do you talk to other celebrities? Have you talked to other celebrities that have a large number of kids?
Me and T.I. talk, but he ain't got many as me. But, you know, once you get everything right in life, I spend a lot of time with my kids.
Right.
My kids stay right around. I catch every one of my son's games. Got a son in college balling right now. My daughter's dance, my daughter's cheerlead. You know, we spend a lot of time together, but they all pretty much family men, especially T.I. You know, they be around the kids as much as they can. That's the only one I really talk to.
Right. So did you put yourself on child support? When did you come to the conclusion and says, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this for you. And so, because, you know, sometimes the attorneys get expensive.
Yeah.
They get real expensive. So you try to settle this before we get to that point.
Yeah, I did it. I put myself on child support, but man, that child support, that ain't the problem. They really need more. You find out they need more than that.
Right.
It costs a lot to really raise those kids for real, man. They asking their mama every day. So I just came to the realization, because I was that child.
Right.
That my dad to drop off some money, but that ain't enough.
Right.
So, you know, I just, man, you know what? I always just gave him the paper. I get me some more money, man. Right. But you can't buy peace. So I'm like, get that money. I get more of that.
Right.
But I need my peace.
So how much to take care of your monthly expenses just with the kids and the kids' mom?
Just with the kids and just with the kids and
not your expenses, not what you, because you got to live also, but you got to make sure they straight.
Okay.
So what's that expense?
Okay, not count my family or nothing.
Not counting your family, just the kids and the kids' mom.
Just with them, probably 100. You know what I'm saying? Just with the baby mamas, not count my family, and not count me. That's about 100. About 100 a month.
So, but if you throw your family in there and throw you in there, that's probably another 100 on top of that.
That's 200. It's 200 with 100. No, hold up. No, it's 300 with me. It's 300. It's 200 and 100 for me. You know what I mean? It's 200 for my family, my kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? I write my brother a check for 160 a month to pay everybody. And then the credit, they spend about 40 money on their credit cards. 200 a month just for family and kids, baby mamas.
So that's why you on the road all the time. That's why you don't get no break. You got to work.
Yeah, but see, a lot of that in that 200 too, man, that's family working too, because my brother working.
Yeah, because you told me you
Yeah, so a lot of that in that 200 too, man, that's family working too, because my brother working.
Yeah, because you told me your brother, some of your kids help.
Yeah, so by out of that 200, like my sisters work with me, out of that 200.
If I remember correctly, his sons are like gamers. He just mentioned his brother, like his brother and his friends. They all work like under one umbrella, which I think is like that's genuinely the most coolest thing about Country Wayne, is that like everything is under one umbrella, and he pay all his people. Like he wants to see all his people's like up. I think that's the craziest part about the whole entire Country Wayne story in general. You know, you'd be a fool to like really hate on somebody like him, for real, for real. Even I done seen people hate on him, bro.
Real work, probably about 50 of that work. Okay, 50, 60 of that, but you know, thank God I make way over that. Just being real.
How did you determine that? You know what? I'm gonna put my family, because a lot of times, you know, we get in this position. Our family don't work. We just give them free money. But you decided to put your family. Hey, you want some money? You got to work.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Taxes like about a taxes.
Yeah.
Taxes like about a 1099. Now hold up. Now everybody get a 1099 too. So that's the part people don't know.
Right.
But you put them to work, because it's like when you reach a certain amount of money and you start realizing how the tax game go, you like, hold up.
Oh, that's 50%. You only get whatever they see 10 million, count 5 million.
Yeah, so only thing is a 100% write-off as a person.
Right.
So, okay, if my sister worked for me and I give her a 10 piece a month,
right,
I'm really giving her 5.
Right.
You know, because I won't have to get that to somebody anyway. Correct. So you train the people around you, and when the people around you start growing and learning, man, my money kept going up, because everybody around me skilled now.
Right.
And, you know, the paper coming in just...
Man. So, how did you get to the point that says, you know what, baby mama straight, the kids are straight, my family is straight, now I got to focus on what I need to do?
Yeah, I just felt like, because every time I got some money, I was like, I don't feel right unless my sisters and my family, you know, I feel lonely. I'm like, man, they got to be straight. I can't just be visiting them. So I didn't feel like I could focus on my real goal until I got them to a certain level, at every level I got.
Okay.
And that's what made me focus more on the goal, because now I'm like, I'm focused now, because I can take care of my family, I got some, and I got enough to invest in my dream. So now I'm really focused, because I ain't got that guilt of looking at my sister who came out my mama like, dang, what sis doing bad over there? You know what I'm saying? Because your love in your heart, you can't ignore it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can't ignore it.
So let me, when you start to date, so how soon before you start to date, when you're dating someone, do you start to take on some of their responsibility, if not all of their responsibility?
Man, I don't date no more like that. Like, if I meet a person and I like them, we come to agreement then. If I like them enough, okay, you're gonna be around in my life for a long time. Let me figure out this off the rip, because I know I'm gonna run into this anyway.
Right.
So I kind of already.
You know, honestly, I like the balance here. I like the balance that, like, you know, as controversial as his last interview was with Cat Williams, he went and found somebody who was like,
let me.
In Cat Williams' interview, you know, there was a lot of, you know, negativity, and a lot of it, for the most part, his whole entire interview was like basically a stand-up special. As opposed to this is, I'm sure, like more positive, more in the realm of, like, you know, Country Wayne speaking his truth, and, you know, just letting people into the other side of Country Wayne, because you probably don't even personally know too much. You know, there's probably people out there who are fans of his that don't personally know enough about him as the creator he is. So it's pretty interesting.
I kind of already have it in my mind when I meet a person.
Okay. So you, but because at this juncture now, you know, people like, well, hey, he done, you know, he got this. I might can catch him slipping. I might can get me one.
No, you can't catch me slipping because I already slipped. I've been slipped in high school. So I tell everybody, a lot of people, you know, you can't catch me slipping because I already slipped, because you're going to slip in life anyway.
Right, correct.
But I slipped so early, I don't fail so many times, man. My shoes got grip now.
Yeah, you got
you can't slip. You can't slip or slip 'em.
Right. But that's an unbelievable Country, that you have been, the situation that you're in is less than ideal, especially at the time. Now you wouldn't trade anything for the kids that you have.
For sure.
That you've been able to. That all these people have been able to come together. That the most important thing is a kid.
Yeah.
All this bickering, because at the end of the day, I need to be at peace because I need to go get this paper.
I gotta go get this paper. And I tell them that, man, they outgrown. There used to be a lot of drama, Windows bust out, baby, this baby mama mad at this. I went through all that, but now it's to the point, man, I got to admit, those ladies put all that aside for those kids.
Right.
And those kids, they ready to get that paper. Like my son, he helped build my online business.
Right.
Because I had him in my skits and build storylines around him. So man, he helped his daddy build, you know what I'm saying, build his business from the ground. And man, it's love now, man. But I went through it.
It's tough though.
Yeah, it's tough to get to that point.
It's tough in the beginning.
It's tough in the beginning because don't nobody understand that everybody's problem is your problem, and when you got money, they don't understand.
Right.
But so I opened up and share a lot of business with them,
right,
so they can understand what's going on. And to be honest, they went from sitting on their ASS to switching that word around. Now they're asset.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow, that's unbelievable. Let me ask you this: when you date, are the women you date, are they cool with baby mama and vice versa?
Oh boy.
Well, the last relationship I was in, nah, they weren't cool. Cause they don't never really meet the baby mama. I haven't brought nobody new around. I only been in 3 relationships. My high school sweetheart.
What you mean high school sweetheart? You got like 5 baby mamas in high school.
No, I got 1 baby mama in high school.
Oh, okay.
The other one came when I was 20.
Okay.
So high school sweetheart.
Okay.
Then I did one of my baby mamas for 6 months. We was together for 6 months. And then my ex-wife. And then my last relationship. So I only been in 4 real relationships.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they cool. So let me ask you a question. So what about the kids? When you start dating, do you bring them around the kids, or do you?
Nah, not my last relationship. I didn't. So I haven't been in other relationships besides the mothers of my kids.
Right.
Only been in 1 relationship outside the mother of my kids, and she never met any of my kids.
Okay. So you was able to keep that. So how is it dating? You're a very public figure now. Ain't no more secrecy like you could do in high school and like you could do early on in life. You could be over here, do that right here, go back over there, do that right there. Ain't no more of that, Country Wayne. Ain't no more of that.
Be in relationships with my storyline.
Okay.
So a lot of reasons be like, man, okay, I don't want to be in a public relationship because it messes up my storyline.
Correct.
It makes that more real, even though it's a storyline.
Right.
What I do online, so I came up with a conscious decision. Man, I'm not letting nothing get in the way of my paper.
Correct.
So it's business. It's a business reason why I do it. I'm like, man, we can't be. What's that's gonna benefit me? Just being in public with somebody I ain't.
Yeah, dating in public don't make me no money.
No, it don't make me no money. So if we really like each other, because as soon as we get the public involved, it's gonna. Are you gonna be able to handle what's about to come with this?
Right.
And I'm like, now they triggering you because they bringing up a past relationships, they bringing up kids.
Yeah.
As long as we happy and we in private, you cool. But I already know what come with that. So I'm like, anything that get in the way of my money.
You ain't about that.
Nah, I ain't about that.
I look at it like this here. You tell me if I'm right or wrong, or you agree to some extent. I believe if you date privately, you can break up privately, and if you have issues, you can deal with them privately.
Yeah.
But if you date publicly, you got to break up publicly, and you got to deal with that publicly.
Exactly. And sometimes that get bigger than what you're doing.
Right.
And that don't sell tickets, that don't make money. It seems like it do. It's clout, but it ain't money. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, nah, that ain't worth it.
What type of woman piques Country Wayne's interest?
Somebody who can cook some vegan food.
You vegan?
Yeah, I'm vegan.
Man, your country.
I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting he's vegan. He's like him and Tabitha. I'm surprised I've never seen him and Tabitha Brown in a video because they're both vegan. So, yeah. But I mean, I guess I agree with the whole dating in private, breaking up in private thing. The rules are different for somebody who's famous or a celebrity, though. Just my opinion. I think the rules are different versus somebody who's, not on a status or anything like that. I'm somebody who likes to be private about my relationships. I don't necessarily want to be on social media. Like if I ever like having a substance, I don't really want the world to know about that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I would much rather be a substance focused on you than focused on people seeing us so much. So on, when the time is right, people will see us. Be attached to you and focused on you than focused on people seeing us so much. So on, when the time needs social media to validate my relationship, you know.
Man, you ain't farm from squirrel, raccoon.
Exactly. That's why I'm vegan, because I don't eat the oink off the pig, everything.
Yeah.
So now, man, I've been vegan for years, and I really
something easily learned. It's like,
man,
that Southern food, they be cooking that.
If you love somebody, you'll learn. Like, I'm hungry.
Right.
So I'm like,
yeah, because you ain't eating nothing but grass and mushrooms.
Yeah, so
you gonna be hungry.
That's what turned me on at this point. You know what I'm saying? I love a bad one. I keep me a bad one now.
You keep a bad one?
Yeah, I always had a bad one since I was before.
Right.
Yo.
Can the bad ones cook vegan food?
No, the bad ones think they just bad enough. Man, I'm hungry. You twerking and looking at them, then twerk with a pot. I'm hungry.
You can twerk with a pot.
Ain't nothing you think you doing. Waking me up in the morning, trying to dress with the tight pants, baby, I'm hungry. Ain't nothing you doing right now really turning me on.
Right.
Turn on the stove. I'm telling you, you I get a ring.
Right.
Turn that stove on.
Right.
Come on, man. I'm a country boy, so it's really, man, I be hungry, man.
But
I tell every woman in my past, they are, I loved you. No, you didn't. Because if you love me enough, you know, most women, especially in my new relationship,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't work to learn that simple thing. Every woman know I like to eat.
But is vegan food easy to cook? Is it something easily learned? It's like,
Man,
that Southern food, they be cooking that.
If you love somebody, you'll learn. Like I learned to do a lot.
Right.
My relationship, I learned to figure out how to take care and do what I need.
A village.
To do. Yeah. I learned how to build a village.
Right.
I ain't had no knowledge of that growing up. I ain't know that go like that.
Right.
But man, when you love somebody, you'll learn.
So it seems like you're looking for an old school value woman. Cook.
Yeah.
Does she
clean.
Cook and clean.
Cook and clean.
God damn.
And she ain't got to do it, cause but just be the
receptive
chief,
enough to do it.
The chief over, cause you know what I'm saying, over the operation.
Right.
Even if you get somebody to do those things,
right.
be detailed
right.
about that.
Right.
You know.
But we can't have the house messy, or we can't have the lady's not coming, whoever's not coming to clean the house. Okay, baby, you gonna pick that up.
Every relationship I was in, that's the only thing I complained about. If something, I don't care. Listen, man, I don't care if I ain't never smoked a drink. I don't care if you smoke a drink. That's your body.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But this house got to be clean.
See.
I grew up like that.
Maybe that's a country thing. It got to be. It got to be.
It got to be clean. To be honest, you beautiful. You beautiful, boy. I ain't staying. so after we get with each other and spend some time, you be like, why you ain't never? I stayed in my house by myself. Me and my son. My house is immaculate. It's clean. Right. My kids got a room there, and I even tell them sometimes, man, you finna go to your mama house.
Yeah.
If y'all don't clean this room, so I believe in a clean house.
Right. Mm-hmm. Natural or BBL?
Oh, I like that natural. Shoot, I got a girl out, man. She showed me the pictures and I paid for it. I'm like,
you paid for the BBL?
Yeah, I paid for it.
What the hell you don't like BBLs, but you paid for it?
Because that's what they like. So if you think you need that, I'm not finna argue with you. Because then if I argue with you and convince you not to do it, it's still gonna be in the back of your mind.
Right. So you pay for breast augmentation?
I pray for it. If that would make you, and then when you get it, I'm why we don't talk no more, man?
Country Wayne.
It's too hard, man. I can't feel the bone no more. It was like, I like you like that.
You do realize, my grandfather used to say, boy, you got to be careful fratting and frogs for another snake to eat.
Yeah, they can eat it. Yeah, plenty of food out there. Please. Well, there's plenty of times I've been saying, somebody please come get it.
Bro, this is perfect for Shannon because it's two country boys shooting it, you know what I'm saying? Shooting it up, trading war stories, bro. That's really what this is not even an interview. This is really just a conversation for real. I'm thoroughly enjoying this too, thoroughly enjoying it.
Fix the car, but don't care if somebody else drive it.
Man, that's money. We get more money. I can't get time back. Time is the most valuable thing.
Give me your idea. If somebody would say, okay, Country Wayne, give me everything that you really want in a woman to be by your side. Let's just say you're looking for a wife. Give me some of the attributes, some of the traits. What must she have, and what can she do to make sure she's with Country Wayne moving forward?
Love herself more than she loves me. I want a woman who's so involved in herself that she become better every day.
Okay.
And make herself happy.
Okay.
That's what I want. Because I tell a woman, man, and it ain't even a woman. It's with your kids, relationships, business. You cannot give nobody more than what you got in you. If you think you are, you pulling from somewhere else in you and that's what called stress. That's what called anxiety because you're stretching the rope too hard.
Right.
Man, if you work on you enough,
right,
you're gonna be alert on other things.
Right.
Man. So I just, it's like finding greatness in yourself. When you're great, you see the greatness in everybody. Like when people ask me about comedians, I tell people, man, all comedians funny. I never met a comedian who wasn't funny than me.
Right.
Now, it might be to a different crowd or whatever, but so when I meet a woman, man, love you. I'm gonna help you and love you more. Whatever you need to help yourself. So that means you might just drink more water. I tell her, come on, now you can at least drink water. Now if you ain't drunk enough water during the day,
right?
That's easy to do.
Correct.
Now, I understand some things you can't do. You might got trauma, but water,
right? You can get that.
That's 99% of the problem,
right?
Because if you don't got water, you're gonna be dehydrated. And you're gonna get dehydrated thoughts, and whatever you come up with ain't gonna last because it's dehydrated. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, man, I want a woman to love herself, man.
So in other words, you don't want to be a hype man. You don't want to have to constantly tell a woman how beautiful she looks, how fine she is, how intellectually she is.
I want her to come tell me I know who I am. So if you want to go over there, that's your loss. And show me that. I want somebody to really believe that.
Believe in themselves.
Because I believe in myself like that.
Correct.
And because I know when you love yourself, nobody really can't tell you nothing. Right. You don't care about what people say. When you truly love yourself, nothing triggers you. Like that's man. People never see me really say nothing online, nothing because I don't care. If people knew how much I didn't care. Not a little bit, because I love Wayne.
Right.
I love Wayne.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that one of the biggest things women, you think women should care more about themselves, love themselves more, as opposed to trying to please the man?
Yeah, because you're going to give him all of your love and he's going to run away with it. Because you got to fill you up first. When you fill you up, trust me, man, when you do touch him, with everything you touch, going to feel that energy. So it's like you got to fill yourself up.
I don't even know where to go with this one because I already know what you're going to say about gifts. Because you buy BBLs and breast augmentations. I mean, so I already know you hit them up with a car or something if you really like them.
No, I ain't that type. I haven't gave no woman more than I gave the mothers of my kids. Okay. Now, my mothers of my kids don't got cars and stuff, but I'm the type of person, man, I'm not going to take you on no trip if your brakes scrubbing. We going to get them brakes fixed first.
We're going to get the brakes fixed first.
If I know you got a bad tooth back here, we ain't just keep putting the oil in jail. Before we go do anything, we going to the dentist. So I'm going to prioritize the gift.
Oh, you fix them up. You a fix up.
Yeah.
You a fix up, man. Okay.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So if I like to start from the bottom and go to the, so I'm not finna spend all this money on no purse. When you need this though, I see your roof.
That's how I'm thinking. We think alike.
Yeah.
You want a purse.
You can't skip to the purse if your student loan behind.
Yeah. So the kids need.
Come on now.
Yeah. But you know that's for everybody else on social media. You know they want to post that bag on social media.
Social media a drug.
It is. It's addictive.
It's addictive, but I was a drug dealer. So man, that's them. That social media don't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot of people who ain't have that energy in high school and all that. But man, my baby mom was a homecoming queen. My mom was homecoming queen. My sister, I was homecoming. I was everything. So when you have that before fame, when fame come, it don't feel like nothing.
Right.
It don't. My favorite verse by T.I., he say, "What the F is fame to me? I've been popping since kindergarten. You's a lame to me." That verse stuck with me because that's what social media is.
Right.
Everybody who ain't have that, now this they time. This they time, and they gonna use it and think.
I like that. I like that, Coach. I like that one. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because you can tell the women that wasn't it in high school.
Yeah.
But they stay posting photos.
They stay posting because this they time, and now you can fix it up. But man, to be honest, man, deep down, man, everybody's gonna love you for who you are. Because when God created you, that's the perfect you. Right. If you find yourself, then that's when your light gonna shine. Because now you gonna have a false light anyway.
Right.
But man, when you be who you are.
Yeah.
That's when you shine for real.
But let me ask you this, Wayne. Okay, you meet someone and you with this person, let's just say for the sake of argument, 3 to 6 months. And they say, Wayne, I want a boob job or I want a BBL. They get that, and then a couple of months later, you like, damn, I like the OG you.
I probably know I'm gonna leave her before I even give it.
God damn, what the hell is this, Wayne?
Because I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw you hints. I'm like, I don't think you need that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if you keep, but you don't understand. I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna leave because that ain't.
Because you knowing at the end of the day, she's still not happy with herself.
Yeah, and if I ain't complaining, so it ain't nothing you could do. When somebody ain't unhappy, man, I promise you, boy, that's a rabbit hole. You gonna spend your life focusing on that.
Right.
And because you got to build yourself.
You said something very interesting. You was a drug dealer back in your early days. Was that like in high school, right after high school?
No, right after high school. Then I stopped for a minute because I had got caught. You know what I'm saying? I had got a charge and I got 10 years probation. So I went to do a job, but that job had to go back. So I graduated 2006. I got caught 2007. I had a job 2008, but I went back to the streets 2010.
How you catch a charge and get out and get probation?
No, I got 10 years probation. It was possession with intent.
Right.
So I took first offender.
Okay.
So first offender act where you that means you can't get in no more trouble. You got to go back and do like 5 years in prison.
Right.
So I took first offender, got 10 years probation, and I was like, I'm out the streets. But then that child support kicked in, and me and my daddy he got out of prison, and he was broke. I was broke. So shoot, we got back in the streets. But I got back in the streets this time with a mission. I said, man, I had started calling myself Kountry Wayne, and I was like, I'm gonna make it in this rap game. So I started using the money to try to get out, and I started throwing parties and nightclubs and all that. But I eventually ran into this comedy thing in 2014, and ever since then, it's been a go.
Where there's this thing going on right now. It's like women and saying, well, you know what? This place is not worthy for me to go. Cheesecake Factory, whatever the case may be. Where are you on this, Wayne?
Man, I ain't with that complaining. We all came from nothing. I think everybody forgot where we really came from.
Yeah, everybody pretend like they was eating Mastros.
Yeah, it's
the whole bit.
Especially us, man. A lot of us ain't never had nothing. So if we got a piece of food that we can afford, I don't care where it's at, whatever level you at, man. Just be thankful.
Yeah. Well, you and I from Dairy Queen was the lit.
Yeah, Dairy Queen, Popeyes, chicken strips. When I was on that food, man, listen here. If somebody take you somewhere and give you something.
Hey, man. Hey. Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of Texas Roadhouse. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Taco Cabana. That's a place down here in Houston. Whataburger. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of them places bad for a date. Hey, you know, as long as y'all eat, I think that's all that matters. My opinion. That's just me. You know. Can't say nothing. You know, as long as y'all eat, I think that's all that matters. My opinion. That's just me. You know. Can't say nothing about food.
Right.
To have a standard of that, man, I think the internet just don't became, they just talking now.
Right.
They talking.
Let me ask you a question.
That's a fact.
If your girl, for a party, y'all go out to eat, should a man have to pay for her friends to eat?
Yeah. He shouldn't have to. But, you know, it depends on where you're from and how you rock, you would.
So if you go out and say, you take this young lady out, and she say, can I bring a couple of my girlfriends? You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And she bring like 10 of her girlfriends.
Yeah.
And you know they eating.
Yeah.
You got that covered?
Yeah, I got that covered. But, you know, I come from, you know.
But you gonna cut off because you gonna say, see, you looking at me as a check, and so you invited all your friends.
I don't mind a woman looking at me for a check because I'd rather you get my money than my energy. I tell people, I'd rather have a woman want me for my money than want me for me.
Yeah.
Because most people like, I want you to want me for me, but then you want too much time. Want me for the money. Cause that's like a circuit, a fuse. Remember before a circuit go out in the car, the fuse go out over one of their car.
Yeah.
So the money, the fuse. I could get more of that, but I can't get more time. I have a problem with somebody come in my life and be like, let me get all your time, man. That's expensive.
Yeah, you can't pay for that.
I can't pay for that. But if you coming in for money, okay, well, that's how you coming, and that's what you're gonna get.
Where are you on dating a celebrity? Are you cool just finding, women, please don't take this the wrong way, someone that's non-celebrity, because I don't want to say someone working a regular job. Oh, you're that regular. So a non-celebrity or celebrity?
I want, it's a couple celebrities that I looked at. But if I date a celebrity, I want to date her, but we live sort of like enjoy each other as much as we can behind closed doors for real. You know, I know that's hard to do because we're gonna be in the public or whatever. But man, I love me a goddamn somebody who's not a celebrity.
Right.
Because I'd rather buy 30 Toyota Corollas than a Rolls Royce. You know, celebrity girls, they want a gift. Man, please.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You know, you see what she got? You see what Cardi B got? Yeah, but you know, you date somebody who ain't on that. Like, my cousin got, I get your
Yeah, but see, I ain't got offset money. I got set off money.
Yeah.
I'm about to set off money.
Hey, man. And even if I got offset money, I ain't finna set it off. Don't keep mine.
Man, you talking about you rather buy 30 Corollas than a Rolls?
A Rolls Royce. I'd rather buy 30 Toyota Corollas. Cause a girl who ain't famous, she gonna appreciate that. Yeah. If I buy her a Toyota Corolla, her family gonna cry.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, Wayne came through. Man, you buy these celebrity girl Toyota Corolla. Hey.
Oh, no, you ain't. I mean, you gotta start out. You starting out with a Benz. That's the least. And then probably you don't want that coloring.
Yeah, and these celebrities don't got in their feelings too much because they got too much to live up to. A celebrity girl, man, they mess around and see their name online. You got to talk to them about that all day. I'm talking about they all day. I can't believe and what's this comment? I'm like, bro, I can't live like that. This what you signed up for. This how it goes. So I'm just like, man, I ain't got time for the stress.
So when you see Wayne's name attached to negativity, and maybe you didn't even have anything to do with it, but people are speaking negative, because I know in the beginning, it had to be, man, he got all these baby mamas, he got all these kids, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that?
Man, I went through it in high school, so, man, it really don't, it's people speak negative of me now, it's people don't, you know what I'm saying, talk bad about me, always bring up the baby mamas, but boy, when I say I don't care a little bit, I just don't care. Now, when I see that person, I don't have a problem with people saying my name, because I ain't know how this comedy and comedian and celebrity stuff go. Okay. So when people saying my name, I get their number. I'm calling, hey, man, we don't do that. But I had to realize, y'all play. Oh, this what y'all do over here. I ain't even know. I was calling everybody.
So what's real?
What you mean?
No, I'm saying, so they saying things about you, you pick up the phone and call them, see what's
wrong. Yeah,
and
they always be like, no, it ain't like that, man. I'm like, so then when I see them talk again, I'm like, oh, man, y'all playing. Y'all clout chasing. Y'all really ain't, most of them broke. And it really don't, if it don't really fit my money, I don't really care. There's people speak negative of me now. There's people don't, you know what I'm saying, talk bad about me, always bring up the baby mama. But boy, when I say I don't care a little bit, I just don't care. Now, when I see that person, I don't have a problem with people saying my name, because I ain't know how this comedy and comedian and celebrity stuff go. Okay. So when people, I'm calling, hey man,
like going back and getting one that you from the past.
I thought about it, but nah, it ain't gonna work.
Why wouldn't it work?
You already know.
Because you are who you was when you showed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't really changed because I ain't changed.
Right.
You know, you just gonna act different because things are different.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I already seen what it was, and it's gonna go through the same problem at another level. As soon as you get comfortable, you're gonna convert back to who you were. You know.
You divorced, but you still take care of your wife?
Yeah. Yeah, she get a bag every month.
Y'all still cool? You cool?
Cool. She just texted some money this morning. For her birthday trip.
Wait, I'm just trying to figure out how you move on, but you still take care of what you left behind.
Because I feel like them kids be stressing them out so bad. I'm like, man, they do a good job of that.
Right.
Now, if the mamas don't do a good job of the kids, I ain't giving them that.
Right.
But I feel like them kids is the job. God, boy, my children, boy.
Have you ever had all the kids at once by yourself?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't play with me. My kids, yes, sir. They don't play with me, but they a little different with their mamas.
Of course.
You know
of course, there's something about a man's voice. It's somebody's presence.
I don't play. Like they be filming sometimes.
Right.
Man, my kid, they good kids, but I ain't play with them.
Right.
I don't put that foot down early.
You got to.
Yeah. They don't play with me at all.
So you said, you know what? I pay because I know how these kids are and how they're not like this with me, but I know how they are with you. I got to pay. I got to break you off.
That's a job.
A full time.
Man, kids. Brother, I'm sitting here on this nice leather brown sofa. My daughter probably asking her mama, showing her the same TikTok dance for 50 times right now.
Right.
And I get to be in front of Shannon Sharp. Brother, listen here. Let me give the people some money because I'm living.
Right.
You know?
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think cheat more, men or women?
Women.
Why do you think cheat?
Because we cheat. And they
try to get their lick back?
I'm going to say this. They so better at it. Men stupid. If men knew how much women cheat, they'll stop cheating. They see men ego thing. I be hearing everybody online.
This is my opinion on it. Women cheat more and they cheat more secretively, in my opinion. Men are just too direct and forward with their cheating. It's almost not even a secret at all when a man cheats versus a woman cheating secretively. Well, I mean, not all women, but a good majority of women are very secretive with their cheating and how they cheat and who they cheat with. Versus a man, it's almost always the same story with a man and how he cheats. You know, not every man is the same, and I'm not saying all men cheat, but the ones that do are just dumb when they do it. But I digress.
This is what a woman need to do to get a good man. Man, these women ain't stuck y'all like that. Why we think we so good that a woman just gonna be, brother, listen here, you don't even know. You don't know her. She only mad at you because she been, listen here. People think it's the guy with the money. Man, this that dude you won't even believe getting it. This joke ain't got nothing. He got one car, he got one job, he had Popeyes. You know what I'm saying?
Beating her down.
And you owe him back for you. And then when you do it, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know how to do it. But a woman, boy, cause I've been the guy they been cheating with for a long time. They cheat with people who they know ain't gonna say nothing. He focuses on every move. I'm talking about, damn that, we focus on business. We go home, you know, when you get money, you like, man, oh, but this next venture. She like, yeah, but he ain't talking about that. He like, hold up. He got, get right there. Mm-hmm.
I'm in there.
Like that, yeah, sit right there every time. And every time he see her, he know how to hit that move. Every time. And when she with you, she don't want to be with him.
No.
She just want him to hit that. It's that little thing he do.
What he do?
He know how to do it. I'm telling you, man.
Let me ask you a question.
And when she get her taxes, when you get your little money, she gonna look out for him anyway. He having a ball.
Wow.
And so is she. Because he focuses on every move.
Okay, the guy cheat. Women are, it seems to me, and I could be wrong, you tell me what you think, that women seem to be more forgiving if a guy steps out of man.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no, hell no, that's rich. Hell, dude, somebody been in my party.
Yeah, a lot of men soft, they be crying like a baby. So she naturally a nurturer. She see the hurt in your eyes.
Right.
You keep us on business. We go home, you know, when you get money, you like, man, oh, but this next venture. She like, yeah, but he ain't talking about that. He like, hold up. He got, get right there. Mm-hmm.
I'm in there.
Like that, yeah, sit right there every time. And every time he see her, he know how to hit that move. Every time. And when she with you, she don't want to be with him.
No.
But she just want him to hit that. It's that little thing he do.
What he do?
He know how to do it. I'm telling you, man.
Let me ask you a question. We had this conversation. Ocho and I had this conversation on Nightcap. Cheating. Okay, the guy cheat. Women are. It seems to me, and I could be wrong. You tell me what you think. That women seem to be more forgiving if a guy steps out in a relationship than if a woman steps out, that man. He's like, oh, no, hell no, that's rich. Hell, dude, somebody been in my party.
Yeah, because a lot of men soft, they be crying like a baby. So she naturally a nurturer. She see the hurt in your eye.
Right.
You keep asking her, so why you did that? Huh? You ain't know the hole and all that. So she naturally a nurturer, so she forced to forgive because, man, you crying.
Right.
Like all that we done did, but you got that vision in her head of her bucked up, goddamn looking back at you can't take it. Because you know when we cheat, they can forgive because we ain't that dramatic.
Right.
So when they vision us in their mind, they hear us saying, but they ain't.
This mine.
But we know. Boy, when she cheated, oh my God. I'm talking about stop. And that vision keep going through your head. So she see the hurt in you, and she like, I'm going to you forgive me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But they see that'll date.
You know what I'm saying?
But they see that'll date. But see, they can't be like when they're explaining it. They just like, oh, it was a one-time thing because they can't say, oh, dude had me up like the Macy's Day balloon.
Because they want to live. if they tell you real, how their toes were curled up,
yeah,
and she was getting choked, and her eyes popping out of her head, you gonna kill her. So she got to tell you, he just put the head in, I stopped him. She always tell you that.
That's it.
She always tell you she stopped him.
Right, it only happened one time.
She ain't let him finish.
Yeah.
He been finished.
Yeah.
Because he was scared she was gonna stop him anyway.
Right.
Listen here, man, no, man. Wait, trust me, man, when a woman cheated, man, trust me, she did some things to him she'll never do to you. Because you might judge her if she do those things.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She's more, she
oh, man.
Oh, you ain't know
that? She did, and I already know what she did to me.
Oh,
she doing more than him.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, wait.
So,
oh, Lord.
You did more around your parents than when you weren't around your parents.
Well, I just don't know.
That's why that started. Drinking started because of that. The first one who cheated, the man, he missed a bunch of stuff up. It was alcohol, juices, and beers. And he said, I can't take it.
Lord have mercy. Wait, that's what they doing?
That's what they doing, because when they cheat, they can be who, because
they can be free.
And she tell you what she really want to do in the bedroom, you might judge her.
Right.
And you gonna be like, hold up, do that. What kind of woman are you?
Who taught you that?
Yeah.
Where you learned that
but
from?
She got imagination in her head too.
Yeah.
Popeyes, he gonna do all that.
Yeah.
She be like, bring the flour home in the grease and fry me like a chicken. It's all kind of stuff in their head they want to do, man. I had one girl, it was out in high school, because dude would talk about me in the street. The only time to mess with a dude girl is when he be talking about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to fight. That is when he be talking about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to fight. All my fights was about, okay, I hear you talking about, I'm going to get your old lady. You know what I'm saying? And I was hitting him, and he called, and I made her answer the phone.
What? Yeah. Come on, Wayne, you playing with fire, Wayne.
Yeah, I know, that won't go home no more.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You play with fire now.
But yeah, so the women, when it came to women, I was the guy they were cheating with, so that's how I knew women. My brother's scarred right now. He said growing up with me made him not trust women.
Right.
Because I'd be dealing with a girl, and when I see her, hey, you know what I'm saying? So.
And she be with a man, and he know.
Yeah, he don't know.
No, I'm saying your brother knew.
My brother knew.
But he didn't know, absolutely
so a woman leave the house real quick, go cheat. We see, a woman want our time. So when a woman make you cheat on your girl, so she gonna make you take her out one day.
Yeah.
But that woman, she gonna leave the house one day to go to the store real quick. It gonna take her 9 minutes. She gonna either go to her homegirl house or go to his little spot and give it to him real quick and come home and serve and be the best wife or girlfriend to you. They a better girlfriend and wife when they cheat. Because they feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they feel that they got that off them.
What?
Yeah.
So by 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so they got to make a little run.
A woman with the same man, because see, women are us, but they get judged for being like us.
Right.
So they'll never tell you they like us because we judge them too much. And I say we because I'm a man, but I don't judge women. That's why I get a lot of women, because they can feel when you don't judge.
Yeah.
But when a woman, man, come on.
Yeah, I don't care about
when a woman lay up with the same,
just be good to me.
When a woman lay up with the same man, you think she turned on every time too? Just like we be like, we want a new one. Yeah, this same moves. Oh, he woke up in the morning, give me something from the side. If I knew life was like this, I can't wait till I get to heaven, because this ain't it. Same routine, gotta go put up the kids, baby good, come here. You know
yeah. You on the routine, you on the schedule, because you got kids.
Man, one day she wanted to just wake up and just be on the floor.
Yeah.
With Bunte. She tired too.
Right.
Yeah, that's why she like, take me on a trip. So at least do it.
Change the scenery.
Yeah, change the scenery. And we go on the trip and get what we do. Same move, turn to the side. Now we on the beach, sand everywhere. It ain't comfortable as I thought. It's just,
yeah.
Women, I feel sorry for women out here, man.
Have you ever been caught cheating?
Caught? Well, they thought they caught me cheating, but I was like, I was grown. You just ran up on me. You caught me, get in the car. What you doing here? I'm a grown person.
Right.
I don't believe two grown people should tell another grown person what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I was here.
You want to be here.
Obviously, I want to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you got in the car and went back home,
I didn't go.
You went back upstairs?
Huh?
You went back to
I jumped in I had got my sister's truck.
Yeah.
I did try to be respectful.
Yeah, you tried to hide?
I tried to hide. I was in my sister's car.
Yeah.
She took me on a high-speed chase. Yeah, she took me on a high-speed chase, but I won. And I went to this other girl's house, and she fried me. This when I was eating tilapia fish. She fried me tilapia fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. She took me on a high-speed chase, but I won. And I went to this other girl's house, and she fried me. This when I was eating tilapia fish. She fried me tilapia fish.
Yeah.
With hot sauce on it. I was like, I should have been here anyway.
You should have been, yeah.
Yeah, because she cooked me something to eat.
That's when you was eating meat back then.
I said, Lord, one cook boy, go to the house and they cook me something to eat. Boy, listen. I said, Lord, one cook boy, go to the house and they cook me something to eat. Boy, listen, you about to be together. Yeah, I kept some women now.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Knowing how much you love women, you have daughters, obviously you have sons, and you want them to be respectful. So what are you going to teach them about dating and how to approach a relationship?
I already talked to my daughter. She like they like their little boys or whatever. I say, listen, man, I be kissing them doing stuff. I say, no, put that energy into you. You're not finna keep him. But the only way you're gonna keep that boy is be your best version of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay up, and that's with anything. That's with business. If you stay playing good, your contract keep going up. So you got to stay being up, so your partner keep looking at you, and being up ain't just financial.
Right.
Your partner look at you and be like, So I tell them to stay up, and I tell my sons, man, you know, I made him buy his little girl a gift. I made him buy her a Louis Vuitton purse for Christmas, cause he right here dealing with the girl. I know you get her, and she's so nice to him, but you ain't gave her nothing.
Right.
No, son, she giving you her energy, listen to your long conversations. When you have bad games, she talking to you on the phone, you finna get her something.
Right.
So I'm letting him know he hate for his money to be affected. So I'm gonna let you know this gonna cost you energy and money. And I'm telling my daughters, be the best version of you. Be the best version of yourself. That's the only way you're gonna keep anything. And if you don't keep it, being the best version of yourself, you're supposed to lose that anyway.
Right.
So that's the game I'm giving them for real.
When did your kids know you were famous?
Well, they thought I was famous in the streets. Already a level of fame.
Right.
In my hometown, people want to take pictures and stuff like that then. So they kind of grew up in it.
Right.
And then it just got, I got the most humble celebrity kids in the world then, but they pretty much thought I was just this. So it's so normal to them. I tried to send them to private school, man, they, please get us out of here. You know, but they always felt it though.
Right. So they cool. So they cool with it.
They don't feel like celebrity kids. They know they rich. They know they could get a lot of stuff they want, but they real humble, man. They some humble kids for real.
Have they ever been upset with anything that you post? Your kids ever get upset with you?
Nah, I said a joke on stage about my son. Mama told me, you going to the NBA? He ain't never going because he got crossed up one day. Please get us out of here. You know, but they always felt it though.
Right. So they cool. So they
some of them got mad about the joke, but nah, they don't really be tripping. They'll get mad if I say something about their mama sometimes.
Do they?
Like I talked about one of my baby mama, teeth that got knocked out. She had called me. But I got a teeth fixed though, I was saying.
Right.
I think I'd pay for that joke. But nah, they be tripping. They be chilling. So obviously I'm supposed to do something else with this.
Right.
And I'm gonna look at my family first. I'm like, okay, well, and that's what I did because obviously they don't have that gift because I just know how to do that part. Get to the money, I'm gonna get to it every time.
A couple of your kids, you didn't realize they were your kids until later in life. Did that add stress? Because sometimes when you're not around early on, sometimes the kids feel like they're neglected on it. So how did that impact you in their relationship?
Oh, they don't remember it.
Okay.
Because like Christiana, she was like, by the time I found out she was mine, she was like 3.
Okay.
So they don't even remember that. So nah, they them kids, they chilling. Cause I be in their life and
you've been in their life since though.
They won't make a move right now. They mama have to call me first. Ain't nothing like if my kids need a hair done or whatever. I'm involved in the hairstyles. No, I don't get that one because you don't know how to keep up with that. You get this, get your hair. I'm involved in them kids' life for real. So they don't move unless daddy. They don't know. They don't remember that.
A child on it. So how did that impact you in their relationship?
Oh, they don't remember it.
Okay.
Because like Christian, to try to get her out of this orphanage, and you know that was a process.
Foster care.
Yeah, foster care. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a process within itself. But you know, she appreciated that to this day though. She always bring that up. Daddy, you remember when? Cause I went in, ain't nothing like if my kids need a hair done or whatever. I'm involved in the hairstyles. No, I don't get that one because you don't know how to keep up with that. You get this, get your hair. I'm involved in them kids' life for real. So they don't move unless daddy. So they don't know. They don't remember that.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, you had a child that one of your baby moms lost a child in the foot system.
Yeah.
Got taken away.
Yeah, and I had to go to the system and get her. While I was going viral on videos. So I stayed in that country town. And I was super hot online, but I didn't even want no Hollywood deals or anything because I'm like, man, bro, my life got to be in order before I go. I can't go get no deal and be on TV knowing I'm fighting for my daughter in court. So I was just disconnected from, I was popular to the people, but nobody knew I was going to court I go every court date and I had to go see her every day to try to get her out of this orphanage. And you know, that was a process.
Foster care.
Yeah, foster care, yeah. Yeah, so that was a process within itself, but you know, she appreciated that to this day though. She always bring that up. Daddy, you remember when? Cause I went and
She saw you fall for a way.
Yeah, I fought for it, and even the court was clapping when I won because most people in that situation depend on the woman in their life. I was like, I gotta get my sister, but my mama being gone, I had to pick up a lot of responsibility in that end. Cause a lot of things that I had to do in life, my mama would have had to organize.
Right.
But me growing up without a mother, I was like, man, I'm going to get my child myself, man. I ain't finna ask my sister. I'm going to court. The process. And I went and filed the paperwork, doing that part. Had to go through the steps. Had to go through all the classes. But I went and got my baby.
How do you think? How different would your life have been had your mom been able to see Wayne today?
And how different my life would have been. I think if she would have been here, I probably would have been out that country town because she always knew I was gifted, and she used to always try to move me to Atlanta. But man, been here because we were broke growing up. But when she died, and my mom ain't work, but I don't know how she got enough money in Social Security. We got a Social Security check when she died every month, and I feel like, ooh, mama looking at me more in heaven than she could on earth. So I always had that positive mindset. Where I always felt like she was with me because I've been able to get out of too much stuff. And the way I understand women, man, they got to be hurt. I feel like since I stay connected spiritually, I think when you stay connected spiritually, people who died in your family, if you stay connected to your family, if you stay connected spiritually, they'll give you gems on how to survive through this earth. So I always felt like she here, I just can't see her physically. If she was here, I probably wouldn't be handing out all that money. Right. She would have been cut. She would have been.
Oh yeah. She ain't gonna let you do it.
I tell my baby mom all the time, boy, if my mom was here, y'all would have been cut off. I tell them that.
They probably know that too.
Yeah.
They probably know that.
Boy. Melissa Conant was here, boy. Yeah.
You blew up on social media. Mm-hmm. How much money do you think you made through social media?
Through social media, probably a dub. Probably about just social media. Mm-hmm. Probably about 20 million last 3 years. That's when I really started monetizing. Mm-hmm.
Telling jokes.
That's all on Facebook?
It's some skits, man, storylines. I was telling jokes at first.
Nah.
Yeah, look like you doing fine. I tell you what, boy, hey, you know about this money.
Yeah.
You know.
20 million? Is that just off of just Facebook alone? Or is that just combined with his like comedy, like his stand-up comedy too? Like, damn, 20 million is wow. I ain't gonna lie, that's a blessing. Just Facebook alone? Or is that just combined with his like comedy, like his stand-up comedy too? Like, damn, 20 million is wow. I ain't gonna lie, that's a blessing. 20 million? Making 20 million on Facebook is wow. That's a blessing. 20 million? That's dedication.
Social media game, it's the in-stream ads and stuff, but they didn't have that at first. So how I was monetizing at first is getting popular, you go on tour.
Right.
But I was like, that ain't monetization.
Right.
Because if I got to do this, that's work. So I'm like, no, how can I learn? Because what I did, I was hearing about residuals and all that, and what I did in math, the whole thing about math is to simplify something. That's what math is. Mm-hmm. You take 50 over 100 and break it all the way down to 1 over 2. So what I did, I took the TV format, people talk about residual in TV shows, and I minimized, you know what I'm saying? I minimized it to a point of, I got my version of that. Okay. And now I'm able to make residuals. I'm making money right now while I'm sitting. And people was laughing at me at first. When I first started doing those skits, people were like, oh, them little skits, And I went to before I started, I went to every social media who was big at the time and sat down with them. And I look, man, we gotta do this social media thing. We come together, we can share storylines, share content. They was all like, nah, they don't seem like, all right, you want to keep going out here tap dancing on tour? All right. So that social media thing, when I figured out that niche, man, I was on to it. And I seen it, so I ain't care what nobody said. I was doing all kinds of skits. I was an old man one time. I was a character named Drip. And I'm like, man, this money really on social media. Because that's where everybody eyeballs at.
Right.
So if I'm an advertiser,
right,
I'm going to keep pouring money in social media. So I feel like social media was the future, whether people want to accept it or not.
But you knew that?
I knew that. I knew that because I already realized, I paid attention and listened. And I realized Hollywood was always the ad business. Mm-hmm. It never was the movie business, right, the TV show business. They always say, let us pay our bills. So you got to pay in an army.
Commercial.
Yeah, in the army, they teach attention to detail. Teamwork is the key. So wherever, so if I'm looking to my left and the right, people on their phone all day, it's like investing in the stock. I would be stupid to believe that people are watching this more than they watching this. So I'm like, these advertisers finna start pouring this money, and I'm gonna be a part of this new generation.
You got on the train early.
I got on early. And I caught the pandemic because we'll never sit down like that again.
No.
So I was like, man, we sitting down, everybody waiting to go back to work. I'm like, no.
And everybody wants to be entertained when there's no entertainment going on.
Man, I got all the kinks practicing. Okay, they like this, the algorithm like this like this, this like this, this like this, this like this. I say, bam. I say, man, this old boy. I said, I'm gonna have me $1 billion by the time I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? I already seen it. It was just too many people watching social media.
Besides, obviously, you take care of your kids, you take care of your family. What are some of the other things Wayne spends his money on? What do you spend your money on?
I got on early. And I caught the pandemic because we'll never sit down like that again.
No.
So I was like, man, we sitting down, everybody waiting to go back to work? I'm like, no.
And everybody wants to be entertained when there's no entertainment going on.
Man, I got all the kinks practicing. Okay, they like this, the algorithm like this, this like this, this like this, this like this, this like this. I say, bam. I say, man, this old boy. I said, I'm gonna have me $1 billion by the time I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? I already seen it. It was just too many people watching social media.
Besides, obviously, you take care of your kids, you take care of your family. What are some of the other things Wayne spends his money on? What do you spend your money on for you?
For me, I got a Rolls Royce, my house furnished, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple houses. I got a house in Bel Air, house in Atlanta, condo in
Bel Air?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't talking about my boy Ross drink, right? You talking about Bel Air, like right up the street from me.
Yeah, that's where I came from.
You ain't talking about Bel Air.
You looking for a partner in them skits, man? You know how your boy can sing, I can dance a little.
I don't know who you think you fool. You get Shay got his own skits. I know you be checking the RPM and CPM.
So you got a place in Bel Air, you got a place in Atlanta.
Yeah, I got a house. I got a house in McDonough, and then I got a condo in Atlanta.
Okay. You spread out your age.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got a couple apartments. I got 2 houses in Atlanta and another apartment. And baby mamas, everybody got apartments, but I use all that stuff to shoot skits in too.
Right.
So that's my studio.
They don't even know that's your studio.
They don't know. Boy, listen here. It's hand over fist because I understood the content and I spend my money on content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I purchase content now to post on my page that I don't even film.
Right.
That's how I'm really working without working now.
Right.
And that content, I spend my money on content. You know, so I got some real estate stuff I'm about to do. I got some movies. I put my own money up on my own movies.
Right.
My Netflix special, I finance my own special. You know what I'm saying? The license to Netflix. So I spend my money. I flip my money.
Right.
Because I grew up flipping, so I'm addicted to the flip.
Right.
Some people get addicted to the drug, but I got addicted to flipping.
Right.
So I love taking my money and investing into me because I know.
Because you believe in you.
Oh, I believe in me. Wayne gonna get it. They can say what they want to about Wayne every time. the country boy here, I ain't stuck what they talking about.
I mean, obviously, like growing up how we grew up in small towns, you're from Millen, Georgia, I'm from Glenville, Georgia, and only you dream like, man, to know that you got a place in Bel Air and you bi-coastal, you got places in Atlanta, and this place, as I mentioned, in Bel Air. What is Wayne right now? What are you most proud of what you've been able to do thus far?
Man, employ the people that work with me, man. To see they, you know what I'm saying, like my boy Mike Bliss, me and my brother were going through the numbers, and I'm like, man, I paid him $1 million this year. You know what I'm saying? And the people that I be able to bless, I'm like, man, I'm able to bless everybody, seeing everybody else get their cars and their businesses. That's the most thing. That's the most, all that stuff. I only got a place in LA because, by the time you come out here, handle your business, get Airbnbs, add up, it's about the same.
Right.
So I'm like, I got to have a place Kountry, my clothes already here. I got
right.
So.
And it's a place to call your own.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So when I'm out here, I can write clear, but man, the most I'm proud of being able to bless others, man. When I see that, I'm like, dang, look at Ro. Look at my sisters, look at my brothers. They balling.
Right.
I'm like, man, that's what it's about, man. Yeah. That's the only thing that get me, like, I get excited for them to get more.
Right.
Well, I'm like, boy, I can't wait to pay. If I pay you $1 million this year, boy, I'm trying to pay you $2 million this year. Because the more I pay you, the more I know I got coming.
Right.
So that's what I'm proud of the most.
What's your favorite luxury item that you own?
My favorite luxury item? I ain't gonna lie, man. I got that that pink Rolls Royce, and it was the only one of its kind that had. I like that.
Why'd you get pink?
Man,
you don't sell no damn Mary Kay?
Nah, the guy at the Beverly Hills, man, Rolls Royce, man, he hit me up. Cause I had went and did a film in New Zealand, and I was on the phone with him the whole time. Like, man, I'm supposed to come back and get a white or red Rolls Royce. Right. They sold it, so he was like, dog, I'll just wait, man. He said, I got this pink one. I said, I don't want no pink Rolls Royce. It was the special edition they used for like the showcase that year.
Right.
Then I woke up the next morning. I said, boy, nobody ain't got that one though. It's the black badge, so I'll be the only one with the pink. And when I got it and posted, Dion Cole called me. He thought I got it wrapped. Right. But that's the only color they made like that. So I was like, this special. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite dream trucks. It'll always be different because it's the black badge and it's pink.
You know you can't creep in that though.
That's the only problem.
You can't creep though. You can't.
That's the only problem, man. I can't goddamn drive it.
Can't do what you want to do with it.
What's the favorite place you've been? What's your favorite place to travel to? Where does Wayne go to relax?
LA. Cause they got this vegan food out here.
Oh man, this man talking about some vegan food.
Yeah, I eat all day. When I'm out here, I handle my business and they support the vegan movement. There be food everywhere. The restaurants is good, so I love coming to LA.
Well, I mean, in Atlanta, the only place I know is Slutty Vegan.
Yeah, shout out to Slutty Vegan, but Atlanta don't really support it like that.
No.
Especially if you stay on the outskirts. See, and out here you could be on the outskirts.
Oh, they got it.
They still got it.
Yeah.
So I love LA, man. You know, for real.
Jewelry. I mean, you got a nice subtle piece. You got a nice watch, ring, but you're not draped. You're not dripping.
Nah, man. I keep me a watch. It's Rolls Royce Presidential with the flawless diamonds, pink and ring, VVS, and I keep my Jesus popping chain. And that's about the only jewelry and the earring. I keep the same set.
That's it.
Yep.
You purchased anything else?
Nah.
Not really. Yeah.
Nah, I purchased something for my family. Like my daughter just bought her VVS chain, and my son, they got VVS's. And
That's about it.
got cars, got Maybach, and you know what I'm saying, G-Bag, Sprinter vans, and all that.
I mean, when you went out, when not in Cali, you let your boy get that,
Oh, yeah,
that's my bar.
Yeah, the Maybach out here. I keep that out here.
I know you do. That's what I'm saying.
I could drive, and nobody don't know who I am. So everybody in LA, it's Maybachs all through the street.
All through, and that's how your boy be able to fit in. I'll be able to get in and get out.
You got it all. I'm finna ask you some questions.
What's investing? You mentioned about how you like to flip your money. So you're in the flipping game. Some people get enjoyment out of other things. You like, okay, I'm gonna take my money, put it here, knowing I'm gonna double, 2x, 3x. Where did you learn that from?
Streets. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't from getting that dope from it, and you got to buy it. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy your dope, sell it. You got to sell it, put your re-up back first, then you keep the profit. And sometimes you made enough profit, you put it back in the motor, so you buy a bigger package. Because the more you got, the more you're able to move.
Right.
So the streets, if you make it out, You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, you know, ain't too many people in my position, especially comedian. My kind of person don't make it here.
Right.
We're in prison. We probably got out because of lawn service or trucking business or something. You can't be cool and get some money and make it here because the eyeballs on you too early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about the dude at high school that was #1. He never make it.
Right.
Everybody be like, high school, you was it. So I still got that same mentality from the streets because most people from the streets don't make it. You know, every once in a while you get a Jay-Z or 50 who understand the flip game, but it's always, brother, if you, like I tell people who be in this film industry and stuff, if you ain't finna put no money in you,
what makes
why would
yeah.
Just think about that. If my kids don't put no work in, I'm not finna help you with your basketball career and you ain't practicing yourself.
Right.
So I always knew, man, when you flip that money and believe in you, some kind of way,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I believe in flipping that money. Like, I got a movie that I just finished the script. Me and Stephen Lord that did They Clone Tyrone, we teaming up and doing the movie.
Right.
Now we gotta go pitch it to the studios after this step.
Right.
Finna hit up Robert Townsend. That's what we getting as director.
Right.
I ain't worried about the no. Because the movie team being whatever, I'm gonna film it myself.
Right.
So it's like a confidence come with, and trust me, when they know you got money, people are hard to tell you no.
Right.
A woman ain't finna let you go while you up. Unless she got that prenup with you. So the whole game is like a woman, so I just learned that from the street. The algorithm, the business, everything like a woman's energy. So man, you gotta flip that money.
What do you like investment property stocks?
Yeah, I do that too. I'm investing back in my hometown and I'm gonna film skits while I'm doing it. When Wayne goes back to his hometown, I'm gonna monetize off the whole process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get a subdivision down there, you get like 30 lots with like $500,000, then you spend some $200,000 houses on each house, you know what I'm saying? So 200,000 times 30, about $6 million.
Okay.
You got your whole 30 houses. You got the opportunity to rent them out. And if you do that cash, you go take, once you get all that cash, you go take that back to the bank and get a loan. Now you got your cash back. Because if you start off with cash, the game is easy.
Right.
It's like if you buy one house for $500,000 cash, right? And you want to buy another one, you take the money back to the bank, get your $500 back, or even if they give you $380, you get them 120 somewhere, you buy another house. As long as you start off with cash, you can always keep going. And you've been on built up, but it's when you try to initiate with no cash.
Right.
Where I tell people, but if you go to a table with not a plate, you'll do anything with some food.
Right.
So I get that from the streets of just, man, I'm gonna try to get some money. I am not trying nothing. If I ain't got no money to bring to the table, I don't even want it. Cause I know I'm gonna get pimped.
Right.
Cause it take a good-hearted person to not take advantage of you.
Yeah.
And a human being, boy, if you trust a human being, boy, you're in trouble in life.
Right.
You gotta trust a human being to be a human.
He got so many colloquialisms. He got so many statements. He got so many like quotes throughout this thing. A lot of like you can definitely tell he was raised by like a grandmother or grandfather. Cause he got a lot of them type of statements. A lot of them type of quotes, man. For real. And there ain't nothing wrong with it either. That's the crazy part about it. All of it is just wisdom pouring back into the viewers. He got a lot of them type of statements. A lot of them type of quotes, man. For real. And there ain't nothing wrong with it either. That's the crazy part about it. All of it is just wisdom pouring back into the viewer, pouring back into the person who wants to become this or that or whatever it is somebody wants to become. They're pouring back into the person who wants to become this or that or whatever it is somebody wants to become. You know, it's just very telling of the success of this man of God and this, you know, just how much God has blessed Country Wayne and how he can bless the rest of the world.
They gonna get you. Any chance they get, but if you got some money and you got some sense to go with it, it's hard to get you.
You know, I think we're distrustful by nature because it's just hard to believe that somebody have something so good that they're willing to share it with me or you. For nothing, like, hey man, I got this, and I just want to see you. I just want to see you come up, my brother.
Yeah.
Really? Well, that's not because I don't know how you look at it, Wayne, but I look at it like this. I came from where I came from. Nobody gave me anything.
Exactly.
So now I'm here, and now everybody want to give me everything.
And then, because you got return the favor later. That's why I don't take favors, because I might not feel like doing that favor.
Yeah.
Later on, I don't want you to take it personal.
Right.
Because me and you in business, right? We can love each other, we brothers and everything, but if things start to go bad, deep down by human nature, you're going to try to put it in your favor to make sure your family straight.
Right.
And I don't expect you to do nothing else. And I'm trying to put it in my favor to make sure my family's straight.
Correct.
So you got to be realistic and be like, man, let me go ahead and do all I can. Right. And put, because man, a human gonna be a human.
Right.
That's just the game.
Man, I read that you pay some of your actors in your skit like 80 to 100K a month.
80 to 100 might get that because he's a producer.
Right.
So might get like 100K.
So what you think about 10, 15 a month?
Actor make 15 the main ones. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20. You know what I'm saying?
That's good money.
Yeah, they make 20, and they don't work no with me 4 days a month.
That's it?
Yeah, I film them. I drop 9 new pieces of content every day. Out of 9 of them, I probably shoot 2 of them. So that's 60 videos. I shoot 60 videos in 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So they only working 20 hours a month, and they gonna make that. And they got the whole 27 days to do what they want to do. And if I do work another 4 or 5, it's for the next month.
Right.
Because like right now I got January shot up, February. I'm gonna go back and shoot that. Bam, bam, bam. I'm like, okay, let me shoot up March. Bam, bam, bam. So if I do pile up, they might get a span of 3 months off. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, you know, I always want to make it, because when you come from the streets, you try to get everything back to easy. Because like OJ the Juice Man said, he said the rap game easy, but the dope game gravy. What he was saying in that, nobody don't need to sell drugs now because you're going to prison.
Right.
You ain't gonna make it. But the reason why everybody try to emulate, you know, try to be like drug dealers with the entertainment, because the game is fun.
Right.
So you want to get, I don't like working too hard.
Right.
I don't believe in that. I believe in working smarter. That working hard, man, my ancestors already did that. So if they work hard for me, it's for me to be easier now.
Right.
Ain't no way my ancestors had to work hard, now I got to work hard too.
Right.
It's a way if we use our mind and common sense and wisdom, work's supposed to be fun.
But you know, Wayne, how we grew up. If you weren't working hard, you weren't working.
Yeah.
And we got to get out of that mentality.
We got to get out of there.
Work smarter.
Work
not
smarter.
harder.
Work harder.
Because you know, hey man, get you a good paying job and just grind it out.
Bro, I promise you, this is what I truly believe in. This gonna sound crazy, and nobody probably won't believe this. If my ancestors worked hard, I feel like this world is mine. Even if they don't tell you. When I had 500 credit score and went to the bank and got 10.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna just end the stream right here. If you made it this far to the end of the stream, shout out to you. If you didn't, hey, it's all right. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please like and comment. And like I said, I'm gonna be back with more content. And y'all take it easy.